Hey, good morning, sis. Good morning, love.
Good morning, sis. How are you?
I am okay. I've been better. I started this new medication, but I'm okay. I'm better than I was yesterday.
Okay. Good morning, love. Happy Saturday.
Hey, love, how you doing? Thank you. I'm not gonna look at it till the 25th, but thank you.
Look at her playing by the rules.
I was given strict orders. Strict orders.
Ooh, wait.
Listen, I don't know y'all don't believe me or not, but Peaches is bossy. You can definitely tell she was a big sister.
Ooh, wait. Yes.
She
Big
bossy.
sister, big cousin, all the above.
No, she don't play, but thank you. I wasn't trying to come in stinky, child. We can't smell you.
We sure okay. It's okay. It's okay. You at the house. You ain't over here. Because we'll tell you now.
Wait a minute. Good morning,
Good
Blicky.
morning,
Good morning, Blicky.
Blicky.
How you doing?
Look at you up. Good morning, Nay.
Oh, hey,
Good
Nay,
morning,
how
ladies.
y'all
Good
doing?
morning, ladies. Oh,
Y'all know
y'all
I'm
make
over here
a smile
sharing.
to my face. Good morning. Good morning.
Look at that. We seeing all our peoples.
They up today.
They
What
up
y'all
this
doing?
morning.
Y'all must be Christmas shopping.
Oh, or decorating your tree. Mine's still outside.
Cause y'all are up. Y'all are up. Thank you.
She said, I know I made sure I'm up for my ladies today. Oh,
Aw.
hey, hey, silly
I
rabbit.
love that. Hey, silly rabbit.
So, what y'all had a good week? How was your week, sis?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
busy, busy, busy. That I was trying to think of a word to sum it up. It was busy, very busy week.
Okay. Okay. Y'all know she is like an elf, right? Like she's got the North Pole at her house. So
Really?
Peaches is like a little elf. She has been Christmasing since before Thanksgiving.
Oh my
Let
god.
me tell the whole truth. I think since November 1st. Whenever Scorpio season started, that's when she started Christmasing.
I could not.
And that's the truth. That is the facts. Blicky said, hell no, ain't nobody getting
She
my
sure
tree's still
did.
in the shed, Blicky. I'm with you when you're right.
Yep. That's what sis say. Nope, ain't nobody getting nothing. Lord.
Blicky said, hey, silly rabbit. Nay said, hey, silly rabbit. Blicky said, hey, beautiful ladies in the chat. Hey, queens. Nay said, hey, Blicky. Love said, I'm trying to show Bath and Body has a sale going on, but I came in here first. Oh, that means so much.
Thank you.
Because that Bath and Body sale have people going bananas.
Right,
Bananas.
right.
Crazy.
So thank you for coming here first.
Yay. Because we seen you up and over there posting,
Oh,
love.
yes.
You see, I was engaging. Blicky said, hey, Nay. Silly Rabbit said, hey, Nay. Love said she trying to shop. Big sale. Okay. My week was okay. My back is in a flare up, shaking my head. So I've been trying to rest. Oh, nay.
Oh,
Damn. Damn. I'm sorry, because baby, that back is something. I don't really have back issues. I have troubles with my hips, but I don't have back issues, but BSB do.
mm-hmm.
And baby, they be having him laid out, baby. He be, baby, it be done over and out of counts
Right.
when it's
That's the
that bad.
pain. That is the pain you just don't want to have.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, wee. So I definitely hope you on the upswing of that. Why I love over there. See, that's why I love it. Hey, love. Oh, Anyway, one of the things me and sis wanted to tell y'all, we want y'all to write this down. For 2025, we doing balance and boundaries. That's gonna be our theme. So we're gonna do a vision board party.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've never made a vision board, pretty much what it is you're just going to put all of your goals, your thoughts, like what is pretty to you, what you want to do, so that you have something that you can see to remind you of your expectation of yourself. So if we're going to work on balance and boundaries, right, then part of that is putting things in place to keep yourself in check.
Right.
And that's what a vision board does. Some people need to see it. It's better for them if they have something where they can see it to make them think about it and to remember to bring it back, right? Because sometimes life gets so crazy and it'd be so many different things going on. We're pouring out into cups and our cup is empty. We try it ourselves because sometimes as women, as mothers, that's what happens. You really do pour out even when you know you empty. You find it to find some more. You dig a little deeper, right? To tap into that water so that you can pour into somebody else because you just don't want to see them lacking. So we do that. It's naturally part of who we are. I believe we were created to pour more than we have. And so when we do that, sometimes having something that you can see out the corner of your eye is a reminder of, one, the memory of how much fun you had when you created that, right? The space you were in, the laughing, whatever that is, you know, whatever that brings back for your memory, it will help to regulate your mind and your thought so that you can recenter, right? And it helps pour something else back into your cup without anyone else having to do anything. So we're going to do that. If you're a note taker, say you just want to write stuff down, you don't really want to do the vision part, right? That's okay too. Come in, bring your notebook, bring your pen. It will be an open panel. We will be talking about it. Like, listen, because balance and boundaries require so much. Thank you, Blicky. Require so much from you. Balance and boundaries is not about other people. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to share some things that maybe we learned this year or that we learned that we need to fix, right? Because it's some crazy stuff going on or something. Whatever it is, we're going to discuss that night, but we're going to do a vision board. Sis going to explain more about the vision board part.
Well, no, sis, because remember I told you I've never done a vision board.
I meant to wanting to do it that way.
Oh, yes. I'm a visual person. So it's better for me if I see it. So I would rather get the supplies and things necessarily for me, so that I can put things down, write them down, put them on a board real big, real bold in color, so that I can see it and I'll zoom into it. Because like I said, I'm a visual person. I need to see it. Like my mind goes a million miles a minute on so many other things that I have to do that I need to actually write things down and be able to see things to remember, oh, you need to do this. And sometimes it's even for self, because I'm always doing stuff for so many other people that I do need a board that says, hey, reminder, self is over here, take care of self. So for me, a board, an actual board, physical board where I can write down, use markers. You know me, y'all know how I am. I'm colorful, So I'll be ordering stuff to do it, visually, and I'll just, cam up and kind of just do mine there. It'll be my first time as well. So, some of us will be doing, I guess, maybe first time together. I don't know, but it'll be my first time because I've never done a vision board before. So I love the idea. Sis brought it to me, and of course I was all for it, and I'm excited about it. But that's just my part of it, visual. But I will be looking up examples and stuff. I already have it pulled up this morning, just trying to get a visual of what a vision board looks like. So,
and the thing is about vision boards is there's 100 different ways.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
I see that.
I am, and it all depends on the person creating the board. Mm-hmm. So, like for me, my vision board is very structured. Like I put everything where I want it. It's all categorized. Some people, when they do it, it's all over the place. It's just a beautiful, just array of things, but they're all together.
Like me, sis, I'm a chaos. I'm a what do I
organized chaos.
Chaos, yes.
She ain't lying. So yes, that's what I so they look so different, but that is the fun of it.
Yes.
There's not a set way. It's just all about you. And that's what makes a vision board, and why I really wanted to do it, because personally, I'm going to really be working on balance and going, I have boundaries, well-established boundaries, but with my balance, and by balance, I'm talking about my soul, my being as a whole. Okay. So from my diet to meditation, all of those things were required for balance.
Okay.
Because even if you don't believe in active meditation, whether it's with guided meditation or silent meditation, regardless of some people say, they don't do that. You do yoga. They don't do all these things, right? So that's okay. But even if you don't do that, there is still a time in your day when you need to center yourself to regroup. You don't got to center yourself and chakras and all of that, but you do need to bring yourself back and recenter, because so often we're talking about balance, but so often we be pulled so many directions, and it's 6 months and we've never gotten back to center and balanced. Yes. And we are stressed out and we don't understand why. A lot of that has a lot to do. What you say, Sis?
I was saying you've lost complete focus.
Yes, because if you're out of whack, everything's out of whack. What y'all think gonna happen if something happened to the sun? I mean, I'm just saying, like, what y'all think gonna happen?
Right.
So it's the same way in our universe. We are the sun.
Right.
Everything else in our galaxy is rotating. It's moving.
Right.
If we lose focus of the sun, everything falls.
Right. Right.
If we look directly at the sun, then we go blind.
We do.
So the thing is, there's a balance. There's a sweet spot.
Right.
And you cannot go. I cannot go. This for me. If it fits you, then wear it. If it don't put the shoe on. You know what I'm saying? If it don't fit you, don't take it out the store.
Right.
But you have that. For me, I find myself overwhelmed because I've gotten so far from me and I'm in the dark.
Yeah.
My mind, my body, my spirit, dark. Because I'm full. I'm heavy. I'm carrying everything. And I don't see the sun no more. It's gone.
Yeah.
Because I lost me. Balance, if balance is a focus, you always center. There's something you do every day. It can't be something you do just once in a while. But our diet has a lot to do with that too, sis. How we eating, how we're feeling. Sometimes what we eat makes us slowful.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
sometimes what we drink make our mind go. Now, caffeine don't do me like it do some people, but some people should not have caffeine.
Oh yes, I see those people at work.
Y'all know them be the good morning people. They should not have caffeine until noon.
But they can't sit down either. It's like they're constantly up and down. Like I noticed that this one lady, she drink these big Monster drink, and when I tell you she goes through about 3 within 2 hours, I'm like, girl, you need to calm down on them drinks. She just be up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'll be like, she makes me have anxiety. Sit down. So you're right. Some people just don't, that no. And caffeine doesn't do that for me either. I can have at least 2 cups of coffee and I'm good. I'm still chilling. I'm still good. I'm not all over the place until I'm ready to be.
Exactly. And that's I think that also, when it comes to balance and boundaries, I don't think people really understand what that means.
Right.
What that looks like. Because a lot of people think if your first thought when you're thinking about what's going on in your life, when you're thinking about what's going on around you, if your first thought is what somebody else did to make that happen, you are completely out of whack and you need to regroup.
Yes. You're not thinking about what self did. What did I do that may have caused this? Or yeah, you're right.
Or what do I do to correct that? Right. Like I feel like you are, if you're not self-reflecting first, you already doing it wrong.
Right. Right.
Because, and I say that because the only thing in your life around you that you really have control over is you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have control of your children. You don't have control of anything other than yourself.
That's right. That's accurate.
If you think otherwise, you already fooled.
Yes. Yes.
You was already behind the 8 ball. We is now grading on the curve because of you. That's the type of behind you is. If you think, if that's what you're doing, right? So I feel like that's what I really want to just really, for 2025, I'm really focusing on that balance within myself. Not balance. Balance is like a ripple effect. It's kind of like a rock in the water, right? Once the center gets balanced, everything else, it affects everything all the way out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it has to start with you. Everything starts with you.
Yep.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
How else the ball gonna get rolling?
Ain't that right now? Say that again. How else?
Right. So yeah, you gotta start with you. I'm ready.
I'm excited. Listen, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm so sick of 2024.
Yeah.
And not to say it was a bad year.
Right.
It wasn't at all. But 2024, it was definitely a year of revelation. Like how everybody was saying that at the beginning of the year. It really was. But now I feel like going into 2025, it's like what we're going to do with what we were showed.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do with that? Now that you know it, now that you see it, now that you're making these changes, where do you go so that you don't repeat those things that you was pulled away from, that were revealed to you? Or those people? How do you not go back to that friend? Y'all been best friends all your life. How do you not go back there? And because they haven't changed their behavior. That's where boundaries come in.
Oh, I definitely have those boundaries. I can easily dismiss you and not go back. I definitely have those boundaries.
You ain't lying, but since it's a lot of, especially women who who just want to be liked.
Yes. I definitely don't have that problem either. I'm
Well, babe.
I just don't, you know, I had that problem younger in my younger days, you know, but I grew out of that problem. That's no longer a problem for me. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. You can like it or you can love it, but just leave it alone too. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get there because I was not there. I was nice. I was friendly. I was, you know, all the shit that Yummy said when I first met her. And then she was like, you are absolutely not any of those things. So, you know, yeah, because of also how, you know, being nice, being friendly, you know, being big hearted, um, got me treated, you know. So, and it wasn't in a good way. So I had to build and, you know, put up walls, you know, put up boulders, just everything, and just start thinking about myself ultimately, because it's always been me thinking about somebody else. Always. I don't give a damn. It has always been that, because the person that I come from, that's exactly who she is. I told you everything she does for everybody in the family for Christmas. Everybody, the spouses, the kids, you know. So I come from that, but I just couldn't keep it. Not on this temple.
Hello, and it gets heavy.
Yeah.
It gets really, really heavy. Let me read a couple comments real quick.
Okay,
We're gonna get
go
back
ahead.
to that, but this is good right here.
Go ahead.
And it lead right into our plan.
Right.
Nay said, let me see. Wow, well, oh, Bill, I read Blicky said she'll be stomach. She cannot wait to create a vision board. And that right, Blick. She said she'll be right back. Nay said, okay, I love the sound of that. I like taking notes more, but I'll probably do a vision board. Listen, I'm telling you, just come. I'm gonna make a little flyer, give some ideas, but just come, because y'all know me and sis, we don't see things visually, or we don't do things always the same way. So y'all know I'm not a creative mind. I'm not artsy. I'm not that shit. I'm just not.
Hey, Keisha.
Yeah. But we both are visual. So we both like to see it and have it in front of us. So definitely come how you are. Come with what you want to do, because it's going to be something for everybody.
Right.
Love said, well, I need to learn because my example is write everything down and get mad when my husband doesn't complete it. See, you out of order. Stop getting mad because he ain't get it done. They just forget. They really just forget to do anything.
Just remind them. You probably got him doing a lot of shit around that house. I know how you are, love.
You see, she said she write the list. I wasn't going to point that out, but good Lord.
Well, you know I did.
She said she write a list, sis.
Yeah,
she said write a list. Do you know what BSB would do if I wrote a list for him? I be telling him, put what I said in your phone so you don't forget.
Right.
And guess what happened? He fucking forget.
Oh,
Look,
man.
said, hey, silly rabbit. Blicky said, I def agree. It's hard for me to focus. Love laughing. Yeah. Silly Rabbit said, being diabetic, I have to watch what I eat or I feel bad. Yes, yes, for sure. Well, your diet is different. Yeah. Yes. Are you type 1 or 2? Lil said, me too. Love said, Miss Peaches, I think of you way too sweet and big heart. She used to be. She ain't like that no more though. Now she just bossy and mean. The bossy and mean. Hey, Keisha, I didn't see you. Hey. Miss Taylor Port.
Yes.
Nay said, I used to be a people pleaser. Now I'm going to speak my mind sometimes. But I definitely set boundaries and distance myself from the people that aren't for me. Yeah. That's right. And once I know you're not for me, you will never be for me again. It's just done over deuces.
No, ain't no do-overs.
And I don't listen. I tell people all the time, I have 2 different baby daddies because I don't do the same dumb shit twice.
I just got one.
Listen, it one and done. That's only because you didn't have no more kids.
That's right.
But Yeah, like I don't like to look like a dummy twice. I don't like that at all. That's not a good look for none of us. Keisha said, "Good morning, ladies. Peeping in for a sec. I hope you ladies have a wonderful day.
You
You
have
too,
an amazing day as well. Thank you for coming in.
Blick is, honey, this Bustelo is getting me together this morning. But if I'm already anxious, I stay away from it. Oh, yes, Lord. Your gut. You better listen to your gut, baby. That intuition is something. And as women, we all got it. But you know what? I think some people, no, you know what? We all got it. We all have it. Some people just ignore it. Or they've never been taught to understand what's going on.
I feel like that too. I think everybody has it.
Silly Rabbit said, "Hey, Keisha." But yeah, no, I I definitely, and I think that it's a season for accountability amongst ourselves. Like, I'm the type of woman, can't anybody tell me anything. Listen, if you is, writing your own I'm an idiot book, I don't want you to tell me nothing because I'm not going to listen to you. Right?
Right.
But if you're someone who I allow in my tribe, someone who I talk to, someone who I have that type of relationship where we have real conversation, you can say anything to me respectfully and we can talk about it. Right? And so I think that we are in a place where accountability is needed amongst our tribe. And the reason we need accountability amongst ourselves is because we've all gotten so used to allowing certain things that are really unhealthy. And we need people who love and value us around us to tell us, hey, don't do that. Don't allow that. Not, well, I don't know. I'm not my sis.
Oh, yes.
I'm riding with you type of woman.
Yes.
It's a no, listen, don't even feed at this point. Somebody has to say, don't feed into that because it's really not. Why you even giving that any energy? That really doesn't matter. So if you give it even a ounce of energy, that's an ounce of energy you could have put somewhere else that is spent on some BS. And I feel like as women, we have to be able to check one another, hold each other accountable in what we allow for ourselves.
That's right. I want you to be honest with me, which is what you do. You tell me like it is, and I don't get mad.
And vice versa, though. Let's be clear.
Right. Oh,
you don't pull no punches. You talk to me like I talk to you.
Right. We definitely talk to one another the same way. I mean, but there's an understanding that I'm not sugarcoating nothing for you. We both grown. We have that understanding. We grown as fuck. What we always tell one another. So we're going to say exactly what it is we're going to say. And hey, we may not like it, and we may not see things the same all the time, but we come together and we be like, okay, you see it like this, and I see it like this, and we just see it two different ways, but we still can have a conversation about it and be honest about it or tell one another like it is, and there is no issue. There is no issue. I have people in my family that get mad at me because you ask my opinion when I tell you what it is. You don't like it. Well, honey, I'm not just going to be on your side because you're my family. I'm supposed to fucking tell you.
Hello.
So that part. What you was talking about. We're not supposed to beat around the bush and sugarcoat. Not for people who we love and who we consider our villages, like genuinely in my village. So I'm not even going to sugarcoat nothing to somebody who's not in my village because I ain't even going to be bothered.
Right. Oh, Silly Rabbit said that her grandmother is a curandera, which is a healer. But oh Lord, them double R's get me. I am from, English, my first language.
I got you, sister.
So she said that her grandmother raised her and she was a healer, and that she taught me to listen to those inner voices very young.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Lord.
gosh. Yes. What I tell you, sis, I get good feelings. And like I truly, 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 when something is wrong or I'm uncomfortable, or like I get them instantly. I get good feelings. And I trust them and I believe them and I do what I need to do for it to go away. That means if that person gotta go away, that situation gotta go away, it's gone. I'm not gonna question myself because that's my good feeling.
Hello. Love said, I don't get mad either. I love the advice. Exactly. Like, why would you sit and watch someone that you know or that you have a relationship with, right? Because it's a little different on the social media because some of us have never met. Some of us, it just is what it is.
Right.
This is social media. And so, but I feel like in a way you develop these, even though they're social, they're on the internet, these relationships where, like, I'll use Nay as an example. Nay's own world. She and I have been following each other since we both started our journeys since 2022. We have engaged with each other. I know her story. She knows my story because we have been around and engaged with each other that long. So I feel like I know a little bit. I don't know Nay, but I do know Nay. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Because the thing about Nay and I is that we are both so authentically ourselves on this social media. So I do know her. I feel like if I saw Nate, kind of like when we went to Dallas, it wasn't like I was going to a stranger's home. When I got there, we jumped in the car. Y'all didn't even get it. We jumped up through the in the car and went home. It was like we had done that before.
Right.
So I feel like if you are authentic, then the relationship is genuine. So with Blicky, like me and Blanche have had some real conversations because I value her. Right. I've never met her.
Right.
But I believe that I genuinely know who she is.
Right.
And so but then there's people on this app I was watching before I ever started my content creator journey, before I ever hit professional mode. And I would absolutely never even want to have a sandwich online with them in a month. Do you understand? I wouldn't even do content with them.
Sis, not even a virtual sandwich.
No, I don't want to.
I don't blame you though. I can't fake it till I make it. I'm just not that person. I can't.
But that's just, so I feel like some of this stuff is genuine, right? On our relationship. So I feel like in that we should be able to, because in my real life, I don't like to see those women around me run into a damn ditch. Why am I gonna let you drive in a damn ditch?
Right.
No, either one or two things. Either pay attention or let me out the car.
Right.
Them the options, boo. And so I feel like because of who I am, I want to make sure that the women around me are as strong and bountiful and beautiful and loved as I am. And I feel like as women, that's how we got to think.
Oh, yes.
That's how we have to start to see each other. And if someone doesn't fit in that, you don't got to argue with that hoe. Just tell them go on.
That's it.
Why are you arguing? And listen, I'm the first one not to tell nobody what to do because y'all know I just had put my hands on somebody's child in October. So it's just November sometime. Anyway, it's just what happens. But the fact is, that's not my normal. That's not who I am, and that's not who we should be.
But let's just be honest, sis. It was not the first time. It was not the second time. That person kept messing with you. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, you were out of your character because you were provoked and you were pushed to be out of your character. It had nothing to do with you you know, because you could have took care of it the first time, and you did it. You gave her several chances. So
I did now.
Honestly speaking, no. That's why I told you I don't know why you feel bad. That hoe kept fucking with you. Shit, you feel bad for? Lay her down, and that's exactly what you did. Period.
I
And she
sure
stopped
did.
fucking with you. Yes. That's how you gotta do people. Some people don't know how to stop fucking and priming and poking at you. So sometimes you gotta go ahead and nip it on in the bud and put them in a place.
Hello.
Sometimes, you know, everybody ain't gonna be the bigger person out back. I had to learn to be the bigger person, and sometimes I still ain't. That's why all this we listen and we don't judge. That's bullshit. Because I'm judging you on everything you say that I don't agree with.
I'm judging you on everything, because if you can get up here and say something that I do agree with, I'm still gonna judge that. The thing is, everything we put out here, judge. Somebody gonna judge it.
That's right. I mean, known or unknown. So yeah, but you were provoked. So no, I keep telling you, look, don't tell me you feel bad about that no more, because we're gonna have a problem. You don't feel bad about somebody keep messing with you. No, you gave that hoe enough chances. And if I had been there, I swear to God, she wouldn't have had no chances. Hell. Okay, I'm done. You can finish this. Y'all, I'm goofy and shit, but baby, y'all better ask Yummy. I'll fight your ass.
She crazy, y'all, for real. It ain't me. Yeah. It ain't me. Look at Love talking about it's okay, Miss April with her ass. No. I did, but not no more. I'm trying not to. But wait, you see what Nate said to my, I can honestly say I talked to April and Peaches more than my own family.
I mean, for real. For real. I have that. I tell April all the time, I talk to you, my sister. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the truth. Yummy is my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's the truth. I just don't talk to everybody, because some of those people that you try to talk to, they get mad and they ask you, baby, you ain't got to never call my phone again.
Yeah. Not never, because I'm not gonna change my number. Lose it, hoe.
Yeah. How you gonna get mad? You asked me that dumb ass question and you got this smart ass answer, and now you mad. You better leave me alone.
Right away.
Right. So, you know, it's the same way with me. It's family members that I don't talk to at all.
Y'all know baby, I got a whole list of them I don't talk to. So, baby, starting with my own mother and father, they the top of the list. I don't talk to damn one of them.
Right.
And yes, they both still alive. For anybody add. Me too. She said, Nate said, I used to be like the outcast a lot of times when it came down to my family. Now I don't care.
Right.
That's simple.
Right.
That simple, Nate. They be posting and doing stuff and hanging out. We don't get invited to nothing.
Right. And I be seeing it and I don't give a damn, because I post and I hang out too with my baby.
I promise I had more fun than y'all did.
Right. So who cares? At some point, you gotta not give a fuck. You know, and I don't mean that maliciously. I mean that if you continue to keep giving a fuck, then it's gonna keep bothering you and being a burden on you, and you're gonna you're not. That right there is not self-care, to keep worrying about somebody else that don't fuck with you. Just don't fuck with them back.
That's right. And don't bother nobody ain't bothering you.
Right.
Why is you bothering folks?
Right.
That's real childish behavior, but you know it's a lot of childish behavior on this here on social media. It really is.
It's funny behavior to me, sis.
Hey,
you know we be laughing. Y'all,
baby, they real slow. I mean slow too, with all capital letters slow. Yes, Blicky, we have real conversation. We really do.
And we do.
I don't know how can someone help them Silly said, I changed my name so it's not a mouthful.
Okay. Silly Rabbit wasn't bad.
But you, again, it comes back to you only have control over one thing, yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes we try so hard to change or control others that we get so wrapped up in them being better that we get lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the problem. If you're gonna need more from me than I can give to myself, I may not be the person for you.
Right.
Because you need to heal or you need to deal with some things of your own.
Right.
I don't know. Listen, the truth is you probably need a therapist.
Right.
Let's be clear. It won't hurt nobody. But a lot of people are raised or taught as children. We teach children. We don't teach children to have their boundary and to not let anything come in that space. What we teach kids is how to engage, how to be social with their peers. So you're never taught how to just take care of you.
Right. Sis, I'm laughing because it just takes me back to my son. And remember, I told you my son used to twist and turn from everybody. He did not want nobody picking him up. Do not reach for him. No, I'm right here with my mama. So I don't know about that. We teach them to engage because my baby didn't want to engage with nobody, not even family.
Well, he got good sense. But you know, I was that parent. Like we talked about, I never made my kids hug nobody.
Right, right.
You know,
right.
people like to put this like, you know, because of there are predators in the family and stuff. But listen, people just hug. That's just something that people like to do. Some people do, not all, because baby, I ain't with it. But some people is just huggers, and it's okay. But
my family are huggers. When we get together, you gotta hug everybody in the room, baby. It's gonna be a problem. And it's the elders, though. The elders expect that. You don't give them a hug, it's a problem. They gonna say something. So naturally, you know, everybody follows suit.
yeah, just do it. Just do it to keep down the confusion.
Right.
But no, seriously, but I never was that parent. And I feel like that is like doing things like that with your children. If your child doesn't want to hug somebody, don't make them hug them.
That's right.
It doesn't mean that person has done something to that child.
Right.
Some of us just are not huggers.
Right.
And you hugging me ain't gonna make me want to hug more people.
Right.
It really makes me uncomfortable.
That's right. That's right.
So there's little things like that in our children, even when they're younger, that we can begin to teach them how you feel is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay for how you feel not to be what the normal is. I don't have to have had trauma not to be an affectionate physical touch type of person.
Right.
Some people just don't like physical touch.
Love language. It's not their love language.
Yes, really? Love, we hugged.
Yes, babe. Girl, did you just hear what I said?
When we got to the house, not when I got to the car. She didn't even get out the car at the airport. We literally threw our luggage in the back and jumped in. It was quick, fast.
Yes, but she still hugged me. We hugged every 15 times she left. Do you hear me? Every time.
Every time I went to leave, we hugged. Yes, but we didn't hug like while we were together.
Right.
If that makes sense. So we hugged, but it wasn't that mushy shit.
Cause she a thug, y'all. Okay, so yeah, she right. She ain't no hugger. She ain't no hugger. She don't cry. She don't do none of that. Okay, so y'all keep that in mind. That's not what she do around y'all.
I be trying, but it's got to be some real stuff for me to cry. Like I don't, and it's not that I have a problem with crying. I just don't. I don't know why. It's not like I be like, oh, that make you softer. I just don't.
I am a crybaby. Oh gosh, it's ridiculous, but whatever. I don't care. You know me. You know me. I'm a crybaby. So what? What you gonna do about it? It's okay.
Did nothing. Right there, just look. That's what I do too. Y'all be sitting there just grinning like the chest-eyed cat. Look.
Yeah, she showed them. She don't care about nobody crying, and I don't care about her seeing. She is my friend. Like she is my sister. She is my family. So I don't give a damn. You gonna see me cry whether you cry or not. I don't care. Like I am who I am. I'm genuinely me. What you see is what you get.
Exactly. Hello.
Take over here. I am who I am. So I come out who I come out. Now y'all may think I'm nice, like Love said. I think you're so sweet. Yeah. I like that you think that, Love.
Boy, is y'all being fooled. In that regard, everything else is genuine, but she's as mean as me.
Okay,
I'm telling you. Okay, silly rabbit. You said, Nate said she a crybaby.
Yep. I can see that though. She's just so I don't know. I could just see it. Like I know she would cry. Like I know a lot of ladies on here that may just cry.
She cry watching movies. Lord of mercy. Jesus.
I have to.
I have, but Lord of mercy. Regularly? No.
Have y'all ever seen Me Before You? It's a movie.
I don't think so.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about it right now, but yeah, it was basically someone choosing themselves, versus the person that they fell in love with because they didn't want to live anymore because the things that they used to be able to do with which was athletically, they got hurt and they could no longer do. And the pain and all the stuff that it was causing their body, fell in love with his caretaker, but he chose himself. And so, and he had to make her understand that I'm not happy like this. And he chose to, have himself, you know what I'm saying? And so he chose himself over her. But baby, he left her everything and they wasn't even married.
See, they're just love.
Right.
Love look different.
Right. So I cried because I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I understand crying through movies because it just gave me chills talking about it. I was like, wow. Yeah, they did that movie. So yeah, I mean, I get it. You cry.
Phyllis said, if I don't step up to hug you, please don't hug me. Oh, I love it.
No, I don't blame you though. If you're not a hugger, you just not a hugger. I get it. Like I get it.
Ooh, that's right. Ooh, that's gonna make me a shirt. Let me screenshot that. I'm gonna make me have PSB make me a shirt.
I hope people just not out here walking up to people though and hugging them because I don't do that either. Like I don't know.
But you know what, sis? Remember we was talking about that teacher of twos. They talk about I love you to every damn body.
Yeah, we had real big problems with that. What?
It's weird.
I love you. Don't tell my baby that. Don't you ever tell my baby that. Who are you?
But it's this small Southern Baptist AME church area, Church of God by Faith. Like it's all these religious folks and they just think you need to tell you love you. But let me tell you something. It's as many devils in the church as it is in the street.
Hey.
And I don't want y'all to talk about I love you either. They're going to keep that over there. And I mean just that. Everybody on here said what I said.
Yes. I agree. It's a lot of them out there. So please.
Religious folks don't trick me, baby. They just as evil as the ones in the street. And if you, it's sometimes more so because you don't see it coming. So that's how people get hurt. Because they think they different. Oh, Lord, we're going to talk about that one day, but it won't be there, y'all.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that today.
We being positive all Christmas season. Remember, that's what Peaches said. We got to do.
I've been talking shit, sis.
Nah, we being positive. We helping the people. Love said, Miss April, I don't think we had enough affection in our life. That's why we don't like hugs or cry. But you know what, Love? And I'm going to tell you something. a lot of you know my story. I never really had a lot of female friends. I've never really dealt with a lot of women, just different things, right? It was always men. But you know, something you say when you said we didn't have enough affection. And that's why I said what I said earlier as I did some work in therapy. Yes, I go to therapy. I learned that physical touch is a love language, right? It's one of the 5. So that means that for some of us, no matter what it is we receive or don't receive, we are born with an innate desire for certain things that just fill us, that just complete us. And so I really don't know if the affection part has anything to do with what I did or didn't receive as a child. Now, I do know that that could affect like the type of some things, some people, the way they move makes me more uncomfortable because it triggers a thought in my mind, right? Because of my past. So I'm real mindful of that. But as far as the affection, not having enough, I really think that some people just don't need it as much.
Right.
Like physical touch is number 5 on my list of love languages. It's the bottom. It's the last thing when I take that test.
I can see that.
So I think that in some ways, now I know that it affects it, right? Everything that happens to us affects something. But I don't know that it's because of my childhood that I feel that way.
Okay. My mom is not a hugger. She wasn't it doesn't seem like you're right. She's definitely not a hugger. She lately, as she's gotten older, she's much more of a hugger, but she was definitely like not the affectionate mom because mom was a 2-job worker. Mom was a single parent. So I don't know if any of that played into it, but she definitely wasn't an affectionate person. I didn't get being affectionate from her, you know. So
right.
So I understand when you guys say you're not huggers because that's my mom. And you know, y'all know I do anything for her. She do anything for me, but she wasn't a hugger. She wasn't affectionate like that. It was pretty much, I get the job done. I do what I'm supposed to do for you. You know what I'm saying? There, yes, emotionally out there. Don't get me wrong. Don't get my words twisted. But she's not an affectionate person.
Right. And there's a difference. And I think some people like to just throw words and make it mean this or that or the other. Like, no, we talking about affection. It's different. Right. I never, sis, I have never, and this is something that I have shared openly on my page, but I never rocked. I never sat in a rocking chair with one of my babies and held them. My children, when Summer and Jonathan brought their asses home from the hospital, they went straight to a damn crib. Do you hear me?
Yes, well,
I didn't have no damn bassinet. I didn't have no co-sleeping set up. No, your ass going in your bed. That's what you got one for. I bought this good bed.
My baby slept on my chest.
See, I knew like those type of things. Like as a doula, you know, I'm a lactation doula as well. So I deal a less breastfeeding for those that you don't know. Hey, Lala.
Hey, Lala.
So I talk to women, and there are some women who they feel like they are less than if they aren't able to breastfeed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's true.
And there are some women, I was one of those women. Listen, I knew when I found out I was pregnant, I knew I wasn't breastfeeding. There was nothing them doctors, there was nothing them nurses, none of them could tell me about me to change my mind to breastfeed. I knew I was not going to. I did not want to.
Right.
It was not an option, boo. Where the bottle at? So, and there are both sides of that, right?
Right.
But so many women feel like they the failure.
Right. That's true.
Because they don't get that attachment.
That's true. I actually have actually two in my family that felt that way when they heard their, children.
But the truth is, whether that baby latches or don't got to do with your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Some women got full boobs, some people got dry boobs. Mm-hmm. It ain't got nothing to do with age, it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so I say that to say that we can't be so hard on ourselves to where we blaming ourselves because of somebody else's choices. And like I said earlier, that's why I say sometimes with affectionate and that type of bonding, I think that it just varies because listen, if you know me as a mother and you know my relationship with my children, I don't play, baby. Mm-hmm. I have a genuine relationship with my children. Mm-hmm. Genuine.
Yes, she does.
I'm me with them, and they are them with me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I never rocked them. I don't like it. It's not that I didn't love them. It's not that I wasn't intentional about being a mom. But I used to look at some of my friends and be like, good Lord, that's a lot of energy.
Look at you judging, and your ass don't do it.
Exactly. I just, unfortunately, whatever the reasoning was, why I didn't and why I don't like it, and even through years of therapy, I still am not fucking affectionate. I'll just be like, baby, listen. I didn't even think about your damn feelings or if you wanted me to hold your hand. Shit.
Right.
I didn't even think about it. It's kind of crazy, but I didn't. Love said, yeah, my dad wasn't affectionate at all. He bought me things to show his love. And sometimes I feel like I'm doing the same thing with my kids. Oh. You know what, love? You the only one that can talk to them, find out how they feeling. Mm-hmm. Don't assume how your kids are feeling. Listen, let me tell you something. And I say this because I've always been this way with my children, even when they was little. I have always asked my kids, I let them know what you think might not change my decision, but what do you think?
Right. Right.
So I was a single mom. It was me and them. So what they thought kind of mattered. So ask them, love, seriously. And when you talk to your kids, listen here now, parents, do not go in there to talk to them kids without your armor on. I'm talking about, baby, you better be ready for what they might say.
Right. Oh, yes. Oh,
but
yes.
You have to allow them to talk to you. If your children cannot talk to you, how in the hell are they going to trust somebody else to talk to them as they get older? So ask them. Ask your children if they feel like that. And see what it is. Ask your kids what they need from you, love. There is a 5 love languages for teenagers, too.
Yep.
You could have them take those tests and see. But I'm a big advocate. As sis, I don't care how bad it gets. Your children are the one people you should always be able to be 100 with, and them 100 with you.
Right.
With no judgment.
Right. I know I used to get on my son's nerves. I'll bust up in there and be like, hey, you got something you want to talk about? I know I used to get on his nerves all his teenage years. Yeah, I'm busting up in here. What's up? You being quiet. I haven't heard from you. What's going on? Like, because I didn't get that. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't get that. So I made sure that I gave it to him, because whatever you're going through, if I can help you with it, we're going to make sure you get the help that you need. You know, I know how I felt to have to talk to someone's big sister, or I know how I felt, you know what I'm saying, to have to talk to someone else other than the person that I really wanted to talk to. And it just wasn't that, you guys. It just wasn't that. So with my son, I was like, yeah, what's up? Me and Yummy, both of us, what's up? You know, maybe you need to talk to him. You're a more dominant side. Maybe you need to talk to him, you know. But both of us were going there. We would never tag team him, and I've never made him feel like, oh, you gonna have to tell me what is going on. No. But you know, my son stands 6 feet and I stand 5'5", and listen, he knew. Don't play with me. I don't care how tall you are. I will break you down. But let's talk if we need to talk. Even if you have something to say to me, let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, like you said, like April said, talk to your children, because you never know, they may need that, or they may be wanting for that and don't even know it. But talk to them. It's very important. Very important.
But listen, if you a thug like me, if your children talk to you like my children talk to me, because listen, all my adult children talk like I talk, baby. You just did what it is. If your feelings got hurt, I didn't necessarily mean for that to happen, but that's what I had to say.
Right.
So all my children is air one of them like that. Oh Lord. But what I'm gonna tell you is, I was that parent who, like Javier, our youngest, the youngest of the 6 adult crew, the 6 adults, the first crew. Y'all know my baby graduated college. He took his last final in college last week.
Congratulations! That's an accomplishment. I love that.
Baby, I am an alma mater of 3 universities, and I didn't take a class at any, but they got my money.
Yep, I love it.
So anyway, but his junior year, he was going to prom, and he had a car. All of our kids had a car in high school. So he was going to, well, the ones that live with us, you know, some of them were in a different household until their mother passed away. Julian's other children lived with their mom until she passed away. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But the mom, one of the parents that he was going to prom, one of the friends he was going to prom, because he had a date, but they was gonna meet there, so it was like just a friend thing. Anyway, he got a hotel room. Javier did. So the mom saw me at the basketball game. One of his friends talk about, you let Javier get a hotel room prom night. I said, he already paid for it. He got it. And she said, well, and she called her son name. And she said, well, he asked me if he could go, but I don't know about that, because how you going to know what they doing with this and that and the other? I said, what you mean? I said, Javier been having sex for a couple years. Javier got a car, and he drive himself to practice. He drive himself home. Like, he could be hunching all them times. Like, I don't understand. I said, the thing is, he know how to use a condom. That's all I could tell you.
Right.
He know how to protect himself. Because I made sure he understands.
That's right.
And she said, she looked at me and she was like, you really have those conversations with your son? What? To me, that was so ludicrous. Like, you mean to tell me Brown Sugar Bear can't go buy tampons? He can take them girls to the damn store. What the hell y'all mean? He could even pull up a ponytail. Now, you may only get one ponytail, and it may lean to the left. But he can do that. You understand?
That's right.
So why are we? And I think sometimes some of that puts unnecessary weight on us. Like, if you teach your children to communicate with you, you make sure you're communicating with them. See, what's required when your children become teenagers and you have to transition them from learning from you to implementing what you taught them. That has to start before they leave your home to go to college or whatever they're going to do.
Right.
They have to learn to implement what you've taught them. And what happens is sometimes we ain't really invested in our babies. So when it comes time for them to begin to implement, all they have is trash to implement because you did not pour into them when you should have been teaching them. When they were absorbing and learning, you was doing whatever you was doing. And now you want to control what they're doing and then making poor decisions, but you didn't give them the necessary tools and resources to begin to implement things properly. See, as a parent, I don't care if your baby is an infant. The minute they come into this world, all they know how to do is breathe, eat, poop, pee, and holler. That's it. That's all we are born knowing. Everything else is learned. Everything else. So you got to be mindful of what you put into them. But what has happened, sis, I believe so many of us are behind the 8 ball. I'm talking our generation.
Oh, yes.
Because the things that we know, we was never taught. We is learning this shit on the fly.
Yep.
You know. And so we beginning to implement these things. And that's why I feel like we got to do like a boot camp implementation of some real shit. Balance and boundaries.
That's
for
right.
You.
That's right.
Not about nobody else. Strictly balance and boundaries 2025. Everything that was revealed to you in 2024. Now it's time to make all of that grow for you. To make all of that allow you to grow.
Right.
So we behind the 8 ball on that. However, you got to change it. You do, not nobody else. It ain't your kids. It ain't your spouse. It ain't your mama. It ain't your daddy. We is too old to blame our mom and daddy for shit. I don't care. Because I guarantee you, my childhood, baby, I'll compare mine to yours every time.
Yeah.
If you want to just a little self-check how bad yours wasn't. You understand? Yeah. So we have to, but that requires a respect and a respect is what's required. It's not even really a trust, because if I can respect you, I can hear what you have to say.
Right.
I don't got to trust you to respect you. Let's be clear.
That's right.
I don't even got to know you to have respect for you.
That's right.
So, but there's a respect. There is an expectation I'm going to have for every woman that sits on my tribe going into 2025.
Oh.
And it's going to be about, like I told you, balance and boundaries.
Right.
And I want everybody to hold me. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to share this. I don't know if Blicky's still on here or not, but I'm going to share something because she don't even know. We haven't even had this conversation between us. But I guess it was probably about a month and a half ago, 6 to 8 weeks ago. Something was going on. Me and Blicky was on the phone and we was talking, and she was really happy and she was crying, right?
Yes.
And I told her, you know how I get now. They all know me, so it wasn't a surprise. But I told her, I say, stop that damn crying. Ain't no need to be crying. Stop that crying. Jesus,
yes.
Crying.
She would tell you to stop crying. And I don't. Until they all come out. You gonna sit here and look at them. Roll down my face.
And so, well, you know, Blicky just kind of looked at me like, oh, gee, really? Like, you really think? No, right. I'm sorry. I mid-cry. This is not stopping. What are you talking about? And so I was just like, but I'm going to tell you, she got a look in her face, the look in her eyes. When I said that, she said, the look in her face was, why does me crying make your ass so uncomfortable?
And she meant it.
And she meant it. But I'm gonna tell you something. It was after we got off of that call, off that chat. And I've thought about that so many times since then, because there are so many women, like you said, sis, that I have done that to. Not because I'm uncomfortable, but simply because sometimes I don't know how to react.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't feel like what I may want to, how I want to respond is always appropriate, right? And so it makes me uncomfortable. But in that moment, I realized that my issue with people crying isn't about me not being affectionate or me not being a crier. It really makes me uncomfortable because I don't know what to do from there. I am a control freak.
Yes.
I feel like if I don't have control, it ain't gonna go right. I don't give a damn who else in control. If I'm not, and it's overwhelming for me to feel like that. So let's be clear, that's not a place of I'm better than you. It is very overwhelming for me that in my mind, I can't let that go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it just is what it is. I'm working on it.
Okay.
But it made me do a little self-check. And I thought to myself, you had to really make her uncomfortable. How many times have you made, because listen, everybody don't cry around me because I don't spend that much time with people. Let me be clear. I don't get that close to people for you to cry around me. I will tell you the facts. That's just how I roll. I don't trust none of my phone. Name. I'm like Bird Man, I don't trust none of them. So it is what it is. But it made me. And so I tell that story to encourage each of you to pay attention to those that you value. Because sometimes just in their response, in the way that they look in their eyes, you could just see. And it's not that it's a bad thing, but it is a self thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, sister, tell you, when the last time we talking and I was like, oh, don't be all emotional. Blah, 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 blah. I don't do all that no more.
No, she has. I did notice. I didn't point it out, but I have noticed. And yeah, it's definitely a change. It's definitely a change that you've made, because baby, you was hardcore, and I was like, I don't care. I ain't about certain things. I'm gonna cry about this. I'm gonna cry about that. I'm gonna cry about whatever. So I don't care if you cry. I'm a crier. And we have that understanding. I'm a crier, she's not. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, exactly. And it's okay. But it was that subtle. I don't even know. Let me see if Blicky said anything.
She's here. Yeah, she said, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So, and she didn't even know that. So I say that to say, and then, I say that to say that that's what real relationships, real sisterhood, real friendships look like.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because it makes you look at yourself.
Right.
It makes you say, oh. But it made me realize that one thing. And Blicky right here, she know I ain't lying. She know exactly how she looked at me when we was talking. Exactly how she looked at me when we was talking. And the next time Blicky and I talked, she was upset, and I didn't have that same response. Right? But it's because she checked me. I don't care how old Blicky is. I don't care how long I've known her. The thing is, I value her.
Yeah.
And I know that she values me.
Yes, absolutely.
And I can trust that intention.
Right. That's right.
But she never said a word to me. We've never had this conversation until right now in front of all y'all. But that one engagement with her made me check me.
Mm-hmm.
And it affected other areas of my life. And I say that because I know sometimes some of us don't always see the pure value in ourselves. And I know people look at me crazy if I say this all the time. And the ladies that are around me and sis, they know.
Oh,
I always look at all the ladies on here, especially those that are younger. Now, it may not be much younger, but I'm closer to 50 than most of y'all. I always want them to know that there is value in them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I always wanted to instill that in my daughters.
You always say that too. You always say there is value in you. You always say that.
Always.
Even when you talk on your lives, you mention that. You say it all the time.
And I think that's important because we try to find the value in ourselves through other people's eyes.
Right.
No, baby. You had to, and so I feel like, you know, sometimes you just have to say, thank you.
That's right.
Thank you for just being you. It wasn't no rah-rah. It wasn't no nothing. Blicky didn't snap back and say, why are you saying that to me? Okay, bye. And got off the phone. She didn't even get mad at me. Because she know it didn't come from an older place. I mean, from a bad place.
Right.
But she knew that the truth is, in the middle of a conversation and me and her having a genuine conversation, I had absolutely no fucking right to bust out with, stop that crying, don't be crying like that. That was childish. That was immature. That was poor communication. But I did it. But the look on her face, it wasn't it wasn't that type of blicky look. But I seen it. I knew it. It checked me.
Right. I love that. Thank you, Blicky, because baby, she hardcore.
But I looked at me.
Right.
And realized that those things were wrong in me. You know, what she say? She said, it actually didn't make me uncomfortable. I'm used to being the emotional friend, and a lot of my friends aren't at all. Shit, it used to make me uncomfortable to cry. I'm a hard ass. Why am I crying?
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Well, I'm glad that you wasn't uncomfortable, but you checked me. And I really needed that because that is so uncaring. To in the middle of someone crying, whatever it is that they're crying for, even it doesn't matter the why, but in the middle of a conversation with someone that I love and value, I just bust out with, stop crying. Why are you doing that shit? You ain't gotta cry. That's so rude, sis.
It is. I didn't know about it. I would have told you it was rude.
But the thing is, Blicky's not the first person I've done that to, because y'all know baby, when I get overwhelmed, my mind go crazy and I just blurt out shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short circuit issue. But that's the truth. So we all are continually learning. I cried with her. You cry, we cry together.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so you know, I cry with sis. Like I do cry. Let's not make that. But I definitely had to check myself, and so I just want to. I say that to share a story so that you understand. Ain't none of us too good to get checked.
Right. And not only that, sometimes it takes your friend, to make you see. Sometimes it will be a friend, not even a family member, that makes you see, oh, it's something in me. I need to look at me. Like, sometimes it takes that.
Right.
So, you that morning that I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, you and Yummy got me in check because I just woke up ugly. Attitude was ugly, hair was ugly. I don't care. It was just an ugly day for me. And both of y'all checked me. And I was okay with y'all doing it because that's what I needed. I admit that I'm spoiled, baby, but I'm not spoiled beyond you telling me, hey, you ain't right this morning. Get your damn self together. I'm okay with that.
Y'all, I will never forget. I've never sent me a text because we text. Listen, me and sis talk every day, all day, every day, all day.
Yes,
that's it. That's all. Every day, all day. But when she sent me the text, that boy, I said, "Oh, y'all, I be reading tones in text. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm a professional." Listen, she had sent me a text, and me turned around and FaceTimed her. That's how much I be reading in between the tones on the text.
Right.
She sent me that. Look at my phone. I'm gonna read your comment, Lala. I seen it. I got it up there. I just didn't want to highlight it, so I was gonna read it. But y'all, she sent me that text. I tell her back, what's wrong with you? She didn't say good morning. I said, what's wrong with you? Baby, she went in, and I said, "Oh, go lay down and wake up come out the other side of the bed."
She sure did. It was so funny to me. Oh my God! Like that's all it took was for her to say, "Go lay back down and wake up on the other side of the bed." I got my shit together. Not to mention, like I said, Yummy too. She checked me too. Was like, "Hey, what's going on here? We just got up. What's up?" So both of them together. Look. I got it together right then and there. I didn't take no time because I already knew I woke up ugly. I don't know what it was, but that's how I woke up, and I ain't have no damn reason to be acting funny with nobody. So I checked they checked me, and then I checked myself, and I wasn't mad about it at all. It's what I needed.
Hello, and sometimes you do.
Yes.
Sometimes sis just be looking at me. We be on the phone, on FaceTime, or on StreamYard talking, and I be talking to her, one of her nieces and nephews around here. They grown, getting their ass together. She be all in the face screen looking at me. The hood. I can't help it. They ask for it. Lala said, "I'm a crybaby in situations, especially if I'm mad. Right, baby, the tears fly, my eyes leak." But Miss April helped me reel myself in when I was crying about the hospital BS. I appreciate it, friend. Listen, one thing you can't be, and I don't care how bad you want to cry, you cannot cry in front of the enemy.
Right.
Never let them see you sweat, baby. That's how I feel about it. In every room my feet go in, I belong there. Them two rules I live by. You ain't gonna see me sweat. And if my feet take me in there, I belong there. That's it. That's all.
That's right.
But I did, y'all. I would tell her, Lala, I would have fought with her. I would check it in with her, make sure she wasn't crazy. I love you too, Blicky, for real. 47, silly. How old are you? Nigga, y'all know Blicky, that's my baby. Don't fuck around and find out.
Yeah, baby. I already knew her. Look, I already knew her village when I met her. I knew who the village was, honey.
We all need to be willing to look at ourselves. Yes, but you know what, though, Silly Rabbit, for real, sometimes you can look at yourself and you can't see it. Like I said, it wasn't until that one conversation with Blicky that I really thought about, bitch, you bust out like that every time somebody you love be crying in front of you. Like, don't cry. You ain't gotta cry about it. We can talk about it.
And look, but sis, you will say, well, I'm not a crier and all that. But in my mind, I was like, so I am. Like, who cares if you're a crier or not? Okay, you are a crier. You not a crier. Okay, you being honest with me. I'm a crier. I'm being honest with you. So you just gonna deal with it. If I got to deal with you not crying, you gonna deal with me crying.
Exactly. Right. The next time she cried with me, y'all. Yes, I did. Hey, y'all laugh, but I be serious now. I be dead serious.
Yes.
That's the best type of friends to have. They know you even through text.
Yep. Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
Peach is always fussing or being bossy, so it's real easy to read.
Yeah.
And if Yummy come in here, we gonna ask her. I guarantee she'll co-sign it.
I bet I'm bossy.
Yeah, and mean.
I think I just give off that. She called you mean too, honey. So we don't even want to talk about that. She said we're friends because what? We're mean. That's why y'all get along so well. That's what she said about us. She said we're both mean. That's why we get along so well. That's exactly what she said.
And she has said that since day one.
Yep.
Since we first got to Dallas, that has been her theory.
Yep. Yep. She said we both mean. They would be saying we not mean, whereas I be like, yeah, we are.
Not me. I'm not mean. Not time. My man be checking me all the time. And it takes me a little while to get it together. So, Nay, when they tell you now, don't let BSB tell. He better just text. Listen, BSB better text Yummy and tell Yummy to tell Peaches to tell me. No, I'm joking.
No, because he'll give her a look, baby, and she already knows. Shut it down. She tell me all the time, baby. BSB looked at me. I said, baby, you ain't so hard.
No.
You ain't so hard all the time, honey. Some people can put you in your place, sis.
I tell people all the time, you can look at me and think what you want, but I'm a very submissive wife.
Right.
Because I know that he gonna protect me. Mm-hmm. Like, I know I'm safe, right? So it's really easy. But baby, not nobody else tried.
Yep.
Acting up. But them men ought to just be quiet, because they part the problem sometimes. Lala said, LOL said, stop all that crying. What you need to do is A, B, and C. Homie, you saved me during that hospital BS. Thank you, friend. That was hard being myself and the fuckery.
Oh, yes.
Listen, baby, it was listen, and I ain't some of it I don't know or understand, and medically I do understand, but there was definitely some things that the nurse in me is like, why they even still got a job? And I still feel that way about some of the shit that went down. It was kind of crazy. But like I told her, you can't let them people see you sweat. You in there with your baby.
Right.
Forget them. Don't even talk to them no more.
Right.
Just talk to the doctor and ask them what you want to know. Bump the other people.
Right.
No, that's sure what I told her though. 23. All
right then, girl.
Oh, I know she lying though. Ain't no way she's 23. No, push me to the limit.
I'm sorry.
Get my feelings in it. My enemies would not want to see me cry. Oh yeah, that's a different type of cry when I'm ready to send you to see.
Oh yeah, it is. When you mad, baby, that is a totally different type of cry.
yeah. That cry different, baby.
I don't think that's crying. That's a.
But the funny thing is, y'all, I don't even cry when I get hyped up like that. If you ask Blicky and them, when I called them that night that the incident happened, only sis ain't answer, so that's why she ain't. But I was laughing. Tickle about it. They talking to BSB about it. He just sitting there looking, laughing, talking about he mad he ain't get it on tape recording. But no, I don't. Ooh, be rid of. Boy, I be laughing when I laugh when most people will cry. Baby, I would laugh fast. If I'm crying in front of my enemies, call 911. I'm about to show my ass.
Yes, honey. Yes. What you co-signing?
Wait, co-sign what? Oh, what I said. Y'all, she said I was right.
No, it's not what you said. It's about the both of us being mean part.
No, it's about you being bossy.
Good morning, Yummy.
Good morning, Yummy. Please don't talking no trash. Cosign laughing at us. Right at Blicky. Sorry, y'all. We'll get something to drink. I love you for being you, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it? One thing I can rock with it. Anybody keep it a band. Baby, you just tell me the truth. I don't even gotta like you, but if you ain't a liar, I got mad respect for you. I might not ever sit down and break bread with you. Cause listen, that's the one thing I don't do. I don't eat with everybody.
Right.
Y'all better be mindful of that too. If you don't believe me, go on and read the New Testament about eating, breaking bread with people.
Balance
y'all
and
church
boundaries.
folks.
Balance and boundaries.
Yes, but you ain't gotta eat with everybody that you talk to.
Right.
Lala said, I love my homies. I have to grow with on here and appreciate you all. We appreciate you too, Lala. Thank you for all your support.
We appreciate
for the little videos, what they call, sis? What you call them shits? Videos. For the videos you made. Okay. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Look at her laughing. Y'all don't be encouraging Yummy talking shit.
That's all she need is encouragement.
Baby, she don't need that. She like me. We just do it naturally. Good morning, Yummy, said Blicky. Blicky said, Lala, I love you more for real. Nay said, right, April. Lala. Nay said, Lala. Yummy said, hello. Nay said, good morning, Yummy. Oh, Silly Rabbit said, good morning, Yummy. Hey, Yummy. Ain't that right? Everybody just know Yummy. Yay!
Yeah, thank y'all.
Y'all used to be quiet.
Real quiet. She done got real comfortable listening to the outside. Because I'm going to say, y'all be in here listening to all kind of lives and stuff. So that's where she know how to say certain things. And, sometimes she'll just bust out with something. I'll be like, really? Did you just say that? So she be listening and laughing just like I do. Because like I said, this is entertainment. Like, we no. So yeah, Yummy, look, she became a part of our little village too. Well, she been a part of my village, but if you're a part of my village, you're a part of Yummy village. That's how
hello.
We come as a set, baby, a duo.
Lala said, get them, Yummy, LOL. Blicky said, we love when Yummy talk shit. Cause hoe is you well.
Black, she not say hoe, okay? She keeps saying hoe is you well. Girl, me and Yummy will be over here fighting. No, but yeah, she says it a lot, so much. It'd be so funny. I'd be like, girl, get out of here.
Listen, it hilarious. She do, exactly. That's what she be doing, straight chilling.
Oh yeah. Chilling and listening. That's what she be doing.
Yes. But I'm gonna tell you something. BSB is a mad ear hustler.
Yes. He be laughing too sometimes.
Babe.
Yes.
And he be having his opinion. Listen, one thing about it, we listen and we judge.
And we do.
Listen, I don't care if it's me and BSB, if it's Peaches and Yummy, or if it's me, Peaches, Yummy, and BSB. We is judging the fuck out of all the information provided.
We do. We do. No lies. No lies.
It's what it's so happy.
Listen, talk, judge, laugh, all of the above, whatever you want to call it. It makes my day. So
Lala said, y'all are an amazing duo at Miss Peaches.
Thank you.
They really are. They really are.
Thank you.
Blicky laughing. Yummy said, I'm keeping it 100 like Future. I'm just being honest. Oh, well, hello. That's what we do over here. If it's a lie, we not gonna tell it.
Right.
Look.
That's what I say to her. When she say it to me, that's exactly what I say back to her. Or sometimes I say no. What you gonna do about it? Yes.
Yummy said, laughing my mother off at Blicky, right? Is you? Boy, I can hear her saying it while she pouring up some tequila.
Woo-wee.
Lala didn't hear her. She said, Lala said, listen, we was at Ross the other night. My oldest asked baby Lala, is you well? Girl, I thought her head spun when she heard her. I told her, you heard, ho, is you well? Huh? She said, yep.
Like it's just supposed to naturally be there. Not when you talking to me. When you talking to these hoes on the internet.
Let me tell y'all something about this. Is one of them people, you know, you be in the club on the dance floor. Some of y'all might not know, but you be in a packed club on the dance floor and people that step on your toe on accident. Sis is the one that would swing on who stepped on her foot on a crowded dance floor. Now you brought your ass to the crowded dance floor. They didn't step on your feet on purpose, but she didn't want to go fight because somebody stepped on her foot on the crowded dance floor.
Hoo-wee.
So don't ask her, "Ho, is you well?" Just ask her, "Is you well?"
Please, just is you well. Yeah, please.
Words are triggering for her that don't bother the rest of us. That one up.
Oh, Lord.
Love said, my husband will walk by and start talking shit. I would say, don't get involved. You have no idea what's going on.
What? She be doing the most. See, she be doing the most.
And sis, I can hear her telling him that. I can hear her. I ain't never even heard love voice.
Right.
But I can hear her telling her husband, don't get involved. You have no idea what's going on.
Right.
Because she don't want him bothering her. Because you know, once they hear something and they pique their interest, they got 500 questions.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm going to miss half the life because answering your damn 4 years old questions. What the hell?
Oh my God. If Yummy hear a different voice, she'd be like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Like, oh my, I just told Purple the other night, you listen to the live that we did, we was in the car. I just told Purple the other night when she first came to Chalet panel, Yummy was like, who is Purple?
I was laughing so hard when you told her. That was funny because that shit is hilarious. Every time I hear it, I laugh. Because it's like, you know, for real. But who is that?
Yeah, he was like, where'd she come from? Like, it's just, you know, it's a question like we told her. We ain't mean no harm, but we was like, who is you? You ain't usually here. Where you come from? And we want to know everything.
I didn't have a clue who Purple was. And I remember I told Chalet, I don't know her, but if you say she all right, she all right. I mean, I don't.
Right.
But baby Purple solid. She has proven herself to be solid.
Oh yes, absolutely. I love.
But yeah, no, baby, that's funny though, because sometimes I be doing that when I be scrolling.
Right.
And I be like, who is that? I be zooming in on names, trying to find out who the hell they are.
I get it. Me too. I'm nosy. So I told you I be everywhere. Sister, I tell you all the time, I be everywhere.
If she do
everywhere that you don't even go. You know what I'm saying? So I be everywhere because it's my prerogative. And because I'm nosy, you know, I just be everywhere because I'm nosy and I want to see what's going on. And, you know, a lot of the time it just be boring and just a lot of, you know, yap. But I still go and listen because I be wanting to laugh too at certain things. I have these particular things about certain people that I go so I can hear and laugh at. Right, sis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the truth. But you got to remember, sis, before we ever hit that professional mode button, some of us were spectators.
Right.
Now, I ain't never really been a supporter of anybody but Chalet. Now, I have rocked with her since day one, and that's just what it is. and
Right.
I have supported her, but I have never really like. But I was watching these people before I ever hit professional mode.
I wasn't.
And so, like, I just still be watching them.
Right.
Like 2K. I didn't just start watching 2K. I didn't just start watching, but then there's some people that, baby, I could give two shits what you got going on because you's just special.
Right. Right.
Where did you come from?
Right.
That's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna listen because I'm gonna laugh.
Right.
But
absolutely.
And then I'd be like, how y'all fell for that? Y'all believe it?
Right.
And then I go to look at it, the people that believe it different.
Was you paying attention for real or no?
I watch and I do judge.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm judging everything I watch. I don't give a damn. All judgment ain't good. Ain't bad judgment though, you guys. So when I say that, you know, it ain't gonna always be bad, but I do judge.
It's gonna be funny though. It will be fun.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I think that's the thing. I think they get mad at it. Oh, well, these content creators, da da da. No, I'm not over here as a content creator. I'm over here to laugh at your ass.
Right. I'm listening and laughing. That's it, right? Right.
Hello.
Your page public, right? Right. So, I mean, what's the problem?
Hello. And you put it out there on the internet.
Right. So
I can tell people where to go write their site papers at.
Right. Right. I never understand why it's a problem. Why are you over here, bitch? Because I can be. Free will, hoe. I mean, I'm just saying. It's open.
Hello. Lala said my oldest was like, what? I didn't say ho. I told her, and she was like, oh. Wait a minute. Love said her husband's favorite is Maybe.
Why? Why is that?
So why? Please tell us why, love. Lala said forever, Ladybug.
Forever, yes.
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 Blicky said, I didn't know who my twin was. But baby, we instantly connected. Be on the phone till day breaks, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens throughout our day without an update. It's sick, literally, and I love it. Ain't nothing sick about that.
No, it ain't sick at all. I love it. I love it.
Except the daybreak part. We don't do that. Well, when we was in person, we did day breaks together.
Right.
But not over the phone, baby. We be sleep.
Right. Sleep. barely want to get up. It be all type of stuff. But yeah, it be a lot of talking and texting. It definitely does. But it is, you know, like I said, Yummy's my best friend. But you know, sometimes your significant other, for you all who, you know, are dating guys, they don't want to hear about all that girl stuff, all that, you know, all the stuff we watch and listen to. They don't always want to hear about this. So it just feels good to have April to talk to about all the girl stuff, you know, instead of going to Yummy and, you know, she'll be okay at first. Then you can kind of tell and be like, okay, we gonna talk about something else? I'm over this. Like,
Yummy and BSB will run to the stove.
Right.
And we'll be sitting right there watching the live, laughing.
Right. Right. Talking, laughing, talking shit, whatever. So yes, it's just good to have that other, you know, part of you where that person relates and you can just text them no matter what. Something didn't happen, I send it to her real quick, you know, and and she respond back. So it's just so I love that for y'all because it is awesome.
It is. It is amazing to find someone that it just is, you know, and the thing is those type of connections, you can have a lot of connections, but those type of connections don't happen all the time.
That's right.
And you have to guard those and you have to be vigilant about it and keep it safe.
Right. Like when I tell sis, I don't have girlfriends. She knows. I talk to her every day. If I had girlfriends, I would bring them up. I don't bring up no girlfriends to her. I don't have none.
But you know what, sis? Some of that is because you, for so long, tried to be everything them ignorant folks who weren't capable of loving you back what they needed, what
Right.
they wanted. And
Right.
so you just poured, and they get nothing back but some trifling behavior.
Right.
Because
Right.
they didn't know who they were. It really wasn't, it's never really been about you or because of you. And that's it. That's what deters you from wanting to even be friends with girls.
Right. Oh yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
mean,
But I'm growing. I'm
that's
growing,
right.
and I'm reopening. That tunnel because I'm very leery about just making and becoming friends with people or calling someone a friend. Because it's been a lot with girls, and I don't have time for it. I don't. I don't.
But you know how I feel. Other than the girls in
Right.
my group, Blicky
Right.
and the crew, and you.
Yep. I know.
Nay, I got people, but it's people I've been rocking with for years, and they ain't switched up yet.
Right. Right.
But baby, I don't trust you. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no person. If you get offended, you can stop fucking with me right now. I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody till they prove I can trust them.
Right.
And it takes some real thick stuff for me to know I can trust you. Other than that, ain't nothing you do will surprise me.
Right.
That's just how I rock, baby.
That's right.
It ain't personal. I promise you. I just don't. When I say I got trust issues, y'all.
Yeah, she do for real. But I get it. I do. I can't say that I don't. I do get it. I do get it. Real bad. I get it.
Yeah, but I have learned not to let that control me.
Right.
Even though that is part of who I am, I understand it. And it sits there. But at the same time, that little don't trust nobody mindset has saved me from a whole lot of shit that a lot of people have been through.
That's right. That's right.
Period. As an adult, I ain't had a whole lot of hurt because, baby, I would get you together.
Right.
Cause I didn't care. I still don't really. Blicky said the only person I consistently watched was Shalay.
Right.
The others I would watch and laugh at.
Right, Blicky. Yes. Same. Baby, you are comedy for me. This is my comedy show.
Baby, listen, I'm here to laugh, and laugh a little more.
Yeah, I ain't here to send you no money, engage, or none of that. I'm here to listen and laugh. Thank you.
I ain't got it. I tell people fast, I broke.
Right. That's it.
I ain't never got no money. Ever, not now. Love said, trust me, you don't want me to tell you why I'm trying to behave.
Oh, Lord.
He doesn't even have to watch, and he already knew. Lord of mercy. Oh, don't tell us. We is not trying to get demonetized or we get monetized.
Right.
Thanks, Miss Peaches. You are amazing and is.
Thank you,
hard to trust folks.
Thank you. It's very hard.
And they laughing. I've become super guarded, but I'm still working on it. Arne, stay super guarded. Don't let everybody in. That is smart. You be crazy. I be looking at people crazy who just be up here just trusting everybody. So because they was nice to you, I'm gonna tell y'all something about social media now. Y'all say what y'all want to
say. Baby. Okay.
Yes. She said I found my BF at 50. Good Lord. Hey, hello, silly rabbit.
See?
Now, my best friend and I have been best friends since we were 10. So when I tell you I have long relationships, that's what I meant.
Right.
10. We 47. She finna be 48. Don't tell her I told y'all this month. I like to remind her she gonna be a year older than me for 4 months because her birthday December. She'll turn 48. I'll be 48 in April. But she's still gonna be older than me in a few days. True, LOL. I think the first creator I watched and liked was also Shalay. Yeah. Chalet, I think Chalet brought a lot of us to know each other and engage with one another.
Right.
She really did.
Like I told April, I didn't even know people was doing all this content creating. I was very new to this last year when I started. So all of this extra stuff, like I did not know it was a thing. I honestly did. And she, was telling me about it and enlightening me about it. And I was like, okay. But yeah, I really didn't know. But yes, I watched Chalet too. Same thing. Yep.
But Miss Peaches, me either. I have one BFF from 12 years old, but she lives out of state and she's more like family.
Yep.
And you know what, love? That's really what happens. As you get to know someone and the more time you spend with them, that's how I think it evolves, sis. Like, I think it evolves into they become your people, your tribe. Right? It's not about blood. Sometimes as you get older, you at every stage of our life, I feel like we need a tribe.
Right.
We need people who are there for us. Who, like me and Stitch, we've talked about this in our stage of our like right now.
Mm-hmm.
How you coming into my life when you did was so phenomenal and so amazing because
same.
All my sisters, I have my military sisters. I have those women. Now, when I say sisters, it's like 10 of them who know my whole story, know all of April. They know me. When I call someone my sister, they know me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know my heart. They know me.
Right.
So, and I know them.
Right.
So it's 10 of them, but none of them understood when I started my social media journey, my content creator journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I would talk to them, and as I would grow and I would learn things and I would talk to them, they just was not interested. They didn't want to do it. They didn't have time.
Right.
They would listen to me, but at the same time, they didn't understand it.
Right.
So I was like, if you know anything about being a content creator, or if you're new to this and you're learning, what will happen as you grow is it's going to take up more of your time, not less.
That's right.
So if you're thinking you're going to start this content creator journey and it's going to get easier, that is not further from the truth. If you want to make money, it is work.
Oh, yes. I complain to her all the time.
So, and I say that, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they can't understand it. So, like when we're out, when I go to Atlanta to visit my sister and brother there, or I travel to Chicago or wherever I'm traveling, New York, wherever I'm going with family, DR, no fucking body understands, baby, I gotta get this content.
Right.
You might be in it. Even my adult children, when I'm with my adult children, my daughters do not, and their husbands have decided they don't want their cheering on my business page. I don't blame them. So I can't share all my grands. I can't do this. I can't do that. But when we're together, it's really hard to get content too.
Right.
And so they don't understand that. But here comes God in all of his infinite wisdom. And here comes Peaches. Who, baby, when I tell you it was like instantaneous, the very first time we FaceTime, it was on from there.
Mm-hmm.
We have never not talked since then.
Right. She ain't lying, y'all.
And it was so refreshing because I could talk to her about my life. We can talk about our kids, our spouses.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also talk to her about content.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that was so refreshing because the only person that I had that I talked to before that was Ambril.
Mm-hmm.
She was the only person, and we were developing a friendship, but it wasn't like ours in the beginning.
Right.
It was more about business networking
right.
with us, right? And then we just realized, holy shit, we do got a lot in common, and baby, we be laughing.
Right.
So, you know, and so that's where she came in, you know, but before you, that was the only person I had that I had ever taught content with, right? That understood it.
Right.
And so, like I told you, when God gave me you, he gave me exactly what I need in this stage of my life.
Right.
You motivate me. You love me. You understand all the content, real life. Like, it's so balanced between us, our relationship.
Right.
And it's just a blessing.
Yes, it is a blessing. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. You're definitely a blessing. I've said that. I'll continue to say it. I don't care who here. I shout it loud. She's definitely a blessing. Because, you know, at the right time, too. She came right in time. So,
yes.
That's why when I saw that video, I was like, this is when I first started watching her. And I reposted because it was December 2023. And
that was so funny.
Yeah, and that was when, you know, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do this. You know, so still straddling the fence about it. But yes, like that's when I just started head on watching you, and yeah, it came up, and I was like, let me repost this. So I was like, oh yeah.
But yeah, so I say that, but you got to be guarded,
right?
Like it wasn't like when we started talking, or when like me and Blicky became friends, and our relationship, right? Because the truth is, we call each other friends, but that relationship over there is like a sisterhood between us. Listen, we like sisters. We don't always agree over there, but we're gonna keep it over there,
right?
You know, and so it's turned into like a sisterhood, a tribe.
Right.
It's like our little content tribe.
Right. Absolutely.
And it's so important because you need encouraged.
You do.
Sometimes you get tired.
Yeah.
It's just like with any other area of your life. And we have to come together. And I am blessed, the relationships and those that I have been able to be my authentic self with.
Yes.
It's been such a blessing. And not because I'm not my authentic self, but I just don't really even get that deep with most people.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna say, is because you don't get out into you with other people, because like you said, I have trust issues.
I do. Because and we've talked about this, sis. In the beginning, we talked about it.
Yes.
You was like, you have all these trust issues, but you talk so openly about your life.
Right.
And but like I said, that's not personal to me. That's a court case. You can pull that up on public record. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's things that I talk about that just they're not personal to me. They were what happened to me or my life story, but I don't think it's personal. Like it just happened, right? It's just a story. Right. So that's different for me. But to know me,
is to love you.
It's different. I'm very funny when it comes to you knowing me.
Yes. Is she gonna give you a good ass laugh? Do you hear me?
Well,
some of the stuff we say in text, babe, we just bust out laughing. I can hear both of us. So it is just, I don't know. Like I said, it's just so good to have. It's so good to have. And I am goofy. I may be mean, but I am goofy. Like I laugh about anything and everything because I love to I like for my soul to feel good. And I like that laughing and that being goofy and that being able to just be me. It's good to my soul. And ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. And most of my life, you go on my YouTube page, when I'm on my lives, I be laughing and giggling all the time. I am goofy. I laugh at myself.
In real life, y'all, in real life.
You know, so It is what it is, and it's who I am. But when you get me, you genuinely get me. I can't be nobody else. Just like sis, she can't be nobody else, baby. She been Miss April, except for she started with a little crying since I've met her. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't shit changed. She was going off when I met her. She going off now. So ain't shit changed. But the same with the ladies that she sit with. You know what I'm saying? They are genuine. Blicky, genuine. Purple, genuine. Chalet. All of them are genuine. Arletta, genuine. So I knew, even with talking to her and being around her and the people that she engaged with, nay, all of them, they're genuine. I felt it. And so it was easy for me to engage also with them because April don't play no games. So you know what I'm saying? So I just know if she can rock with them, baby, they good. They good. Like I said, I'm not a girl type of girl as far as that is concerned. Like, you know, it's just building friends and just, you know, going to people and just talking to them and all that. When she would let me know, you know, they all right. Or if I would just see that they all right, babe, I just, you know, dived into them. Was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a little open because I'm not that person. I ain't no open person. You can't just talk to me really because I'd be like, suspect, what you want? Where you come from. So I love her for being that person for me to help me see, hey, everybody ain't bad, Peaches.
They is. Don't trust a hoe.
I just said you said everybody ain't bad and you just turned around.
But you know, the thing is think about it, and it's what I always say. Don't trust nobody till they prove you can.
Right.
The thing is that you have been able to, over time, to watch people just like, well, we didn't really take that much time. We FaceTime, it was on like a rocket.
Right.
But, and then 3 months, 4, 5 months later, I was at your house. I mean, it really was.
Right.
But you have, when it comes to the other ladies you listed, Nay, Ambril, all of them, Blicky, you've been able to watch them, to see them, not just hear what I say. Right. And I think sometimes people be like, oh, they good people. No, baby, they might be getting ready to betray your ass and they're going to betray me too. I don't rock with you just because somebody else do.
Right.
I'm going to watch you. I'm going to wait for you to prove who you really are before I ever give you any more room in my space. Right. You can't have no personal space in my life until I know who you are.
Absolutely. I agree.
Because if I've let you in my personal space and you betray me, there is not a devil in hell that has prepared you for what the fuck you just did.
Right.
And I mean that.
Yes, you do.
That's it. That is it. God himself didn't see the hell you just opened up for yourself.
Baby, and I ain't talking to her. Don't even ask me to talk to her because I ain't doing it. That's your smoke.
Don't play with me.
It ain't my smoke.
Don't play with me because I'm going to say just what I need to tell you. Yeah. And you won't be able to report me nowhere because I know all the laws, rules, and regulations. I'm a super nerd.
Right.
I just read shit to understand.
Right.
Most people don't do that if y'all didn't know that. Yep. So I don't play that. But that's the thing I think happens is you have to remember our children are dealing with all of this bullying in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you come on this social media. You come on this social media. And it is a center of adult bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell y'all something. 99% of y'all is bitch up on this app, on this social media. 95% of y'all bitch up on this social media for a number, for a view, for a click. And I mean just what I said. You cannot be your authentic self because you weren't in the beginning, and now nobody don't want to see that bullshit. They think you're lying, which really you are.
Yep.
Then you sit up here and you talk about people's appearance. You talk about baby, why is we doing that?
Right.
Why is we doing that? We as grown women. And let me tell you something. We all ugly to somebody.
Right.
Some of y'all is real different looking.
Right.
That's my opinion.
You
But that don't
different
mean
and you
everybody
calling
see you
somebody
like
different.
that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like we
Yeah.
got different eye colors, we got different perspectives.
That's right.
But the fact is, these kids are the kids of these people, these adults we're watching behave this way.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me, as a grown woman, what you gonna tell them children that's behaving that way? That is childish behavior. Don't behave that way. That's bad. Don't do that. You do not reward bad behavior
Right.
in children. So why in the hell is we sitting up here doing it with the adults that taught these children to behave that way? Just for a click of content and a review. Baby, right. I will never move like that. I can tell the people ain't never played no dominoes growing up, see. Now, they might have played Bones in the end, right? But they ain't never played Bones where they building houses. Because if you've ever played Bones when you building houses for points, you know, that's usually when the dollar's on there.
You know I'm listening because you know I'm playing.
All dominoes, all money and good money.
That's
so
right.
I'm not going to pick up 20 points and give you 35 points because I done counted the bones and know what you holding in your hand. Baby, I'm not going to do it. I would rather not get $20, 20 points than to give you 35.
Right.
All money ain't good money.
Right. You right.
Y'all different. Y'all different.
Very. Very. Hello. That's why 2025, it is balance and boundaries. Goes right back to that. Balance and boundaries. We got to have them. We got to set them.
Got to. Love said, Miss Peaches, me either. I have one BFF from 12 years old, but she lives out of state. I read that one already. She's more like family. Happy for people that have had best friends all their lives. I'm going to tell you something, silly rabbit. My best friend knew what I was going through as a child before I was removed out of the home and put in foster care. She is my best friend, best. Right. That, baby, we better than family. Hell.
Right.
I have big trust issues and I can't stand the poor me stories all the time. And they don't want to get off their ass and fix anything. Love, say that.
Say it loud.
They don't want to change nothing. They want you to do it for them. And that's why they will never be a change. Yeah. So why waste your time getting invested in a person like that? I can't do it.
You don't got no motivation about you. You're not finna drain me to help motivate you. That's taken away from me now. If you ain't got it, I'm not finna give you all mine. You got to have it for yourself. So I agree. No, get off your ass.
Yep. Love said, oh, shit, her BFF is in the military. Oh, hello.
Okay. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank her for her service. Is she still in? It really is time consuming. It is. Mm-hmm. Facts, Miss April. You are the first person I heard say my tribe. My aunt used to call us her tribe. Since losing her, I've missed having my tribe. Having a tribe means so much.
It does. It does. It does.
It do. But you could get voted out the tribe too, baby. Don't fuck around.
That's it. You don't understand.
It takes so much work to even get to the point to even make money. You know what, love? That is not true. Listen, people say that and they say that, but if you will, and I say this all the time, if you will post content that doesn't go against any community standards, post content that is always 100% original, so yours, you can make money on here. You have to make reels. You have to post videos. You have to make posts. And on Facebook, you have to post more than any other platform. But I have been making money. I turned my page. No, not turned my page. I started Real Life with April, my professional page. in September 2022 was when I started posting regularly. I actually started in 2020, but I didn't stick to it when I started the first time here in YouTube in 2020. I wish I would have, but I didn't. But when I started back in September 2022, November, I got my first deposit from Meta. And I have not missed a deposit since then. Every month, even if it was only $74, which has been the least amount I have been paid since then, even if it's only $74, I have made an amount every month since November 2022 on Meta. And that is the truth. I don't have to lie about it. Now, I ain't making no $15,000. Ooh, wee, baby. If I made $5,000, I'd be up here talking about it. But even if it was only a $74 deposit, I have gotten a deposit every month since November 2022. So it's not that hard. What it is they have a lot of rules and regulations, and people would rather follow what somebody else is doing than to read for themselves. And music of any kind will keep you from being recommended on Facebook at all. I don't care if it's something you shared from your TikTok, your Instagram, whatever. If you share it and it has music in it, if your page is full of posts that you've shared of someone else's, that is not original content. You will not get paid. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram are very specific about what they will and won't accept. You got to read it. You got to learn it, but it's money out there for real. And it ain't no lot of work to get it. And like everything I have gotten has been before I had all of my stuff. So that's not true. It just looks like that. Lala said we went looking at Christmas lights. They kept jumping in my videos and pictures. LOL. I said, well, if I post it, y'all gonna be in it if you jump in. Hello. I had some editing to do. Y'all know I despise editing. I'm learning though. I have posted twice this week out of iMovie, y'all. So I'm coming for you. Don't play with it.
Watch out now. Watch out now.
Listen, I just be in my own world doing my own thing. I will even go out to lunch by myself. Hello. I tell people, if you are adult and you can't go eat dinner or a meal at a restaurant by yourself without feeling like you need to get it to go, you should talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's a form of self-care.
That's not, you really, if you can't be alone with yourself, you shouldn't be alone with nobody else.
Or shouldn't expect anybody to be alone with you. What is wrong with you? So exactly. Yes, I agree.
Yes, I that is a sign for me of the maturity of someone. And by maturity, I mean stability. If you could go and eat, but I could go out and have drinks and a full meal right by my damn self, as long as I got an Uber home, because I'm gonna have more than two. You know, I just need a DD, but I go.
Right.
Oh, I just love this. Oh, Nay, we love you.
Yes.
My husband said I need to get friends that are on a bigger level than me. And he ain't lying. He ain't lying. I tell you, my Mima always told me, if everybody around you is sitting in the same location that you sitting in, how you gonna broaden your horizons?
That's true.
How?
That's true.
How you gonna learn, see things, experience things if everybody around you look and sit like you?
Yep.
I agree with your husband, love. Tell him I said so. Maybe I'll be his new favorite.
He probably listening.
Blicky said it really is a sisterhood. It is.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
It is. And it's growing because we got Peaches.
I'm over here putting Vision Boy stickers in my Amazon cart.
Silly Rabbit said, I have no intention of trying to make money on social media. That would give me anxiety I don't need. I'm here for entertainment. Hello.
Look, at least you know. At least you know.
Silly Rabbit, and you ain't, if you see Real Life with April in your stuff and we don't normally engage, I'm there for strictly entertainment purposes. I'm just here to watch and kick it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go nowhere else, baby. I be right there in 2K Live for hours. He only be on there an hour though, but I be right there. Believe that and share it out. Lala said, right at Miss Peaches, never a dull moment with Miss April.
Never.
I so wish I was recording Miss April and the cops. Me and baby Lala still laughing.
She is something, honey. Oh, wait.
She said, love y'all. Love you too, Lala. Love says, Silly Rabbit, it's too much for me too. All the drama. I'm watching That's It. Maybe a post or 3. You said maybe a post now. You
or more. I be saying you engaged. Stop that line.
Look, you posted more than one today.
Oh, Lord.
Nay said, yes, I love it here. You got to come up here, Nay.
Yeah, we love y'all here.
Because you love it so much. Nay laughing at me, Chad. Love said, I'm definitely not that person. I think everyone is bad too. What you want? Exactly. Exactly, Love. What is your intention?
Right.
And then I want to know if you can spell it. Because if you can't spell intention, we shouldn't even be friends.
Let's not even talk.
Little test I give motherfuckers. I'm going to tell y'all, I got all types of little tests that I have to test the water before I be bothered. And some people fail.
Oh, I can't with her.
Nay said, right, April 100. I can pick up on energy for the most part.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that now.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Peach is real good at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she don't listen, she don't miss shit. You hear me? She don't miss nothing.
I catch shit I ain't even trying to catch sometimes. I be like, wait, what?
and she ain't lying. And then she be like Inspector Gadget. She be all in there figuring out what the hell had happened.
So do.
And then we have the details.
Part of my nature.
1,000% facts, Miss April. That is my biggest thing, the damn bullying. My youngest has had her eyes open with the fuckery. It truly helped me to show her how folks could be. Oh, well, I mean, these adults are raising these children. These kids live at home with these adults. You cannot believe that it's just social media where these adults are behaving like this. Oh, no. It's a pandemic. Listen, right. There are a lot of adults who are so miserable and unhappy that they treat others what we see on social media. It's just we see it. But this is what they do. There's people that use people. There's people that beg all day, every day. There's people that live off other folks. Listen, there's people out here making millions of dollars a year begging. I done told y'all way back in what year that was, 1995. No, might be 90. No, it was the summer 96. I had to think where I was stationed. Right. The summer 96, I went with a friend of mine to Baltimore from Chicago. We drove over for the weekend to go see his family and stuff. It's a friend. Like I said, a friend. I meant just that. Y'all know I lie about my sexual escapades. But my friend. We went to Baltimore, right? That's where he's from. So we went over there So we went over to a friend of his house and we was over there hanging out. So he invited us to come back later that night for a party he was having. So I was like, cool shit. I like to kick it. Back then, baby, I used to kick it hard. So we went over there. Well, after we left there, we went, and so my friend that I was traveling with, he said, April, he said, I want you, they called me Little Shawty. That's what my people call me. So he said, Shawty, he said, I want you to look, he said, at these people's faces. He said, I said, for what? It's a bunch of homeless people with their signs up, but work for food, all of that, right? I said, what the hell? He said, no. He said, listen, look their face. I said, okay. So I looked their faces. So later that night, when that party, y'all remember that party we invited to? Okay. We get to the party. We in there, we kicking it, hanging out, you know what else. So then the guy who owned the house, he coming. He said, hey, he said, how y'all doing? Da-da-da-da, talking, whatever. We chatting or whatever. So then my friend, he said to me, he said, April, look over there. Does that person look familiar? I look. I said, I don't know. I said, I might have seen him, but I ain't sure. Listen, 10. Not 1, not 2, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or the people I saw out there with them signs was at this party. They get the money, and that's how they live. They're not homeless. That's how they living.
Mm-hmm.
And they live in large.
See there.
So I say that to say everybody begging don't need. Sometimes they're playing right in your face.
That's right.
I don't give money to know. Let's be clear. I don't give money unless that's what I want to damn do.
That's right. Unless it's my blessing to give by my choice. I just
want to do it.
That's right. By my choice. You ain't gonna make me do nothing.
I'm not finna give you my money because believe me, I got something I could do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying everybody that has a sign or says they're homeless, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's people out here who are living off y'all asses.
Mm-hmm.
And they're living well. And that's not new.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
And if someone ever talks about my kids and my parenting and go live, how you gonna be cool with them again? Some people need love.
I was about to say something else, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
Say.
And if you,
we helping the people.
If your kids are not priority and you shown that they don't come first, I never fuck with you again, ever, under no circumstances, none. If you putting somebody, an adult, before your children, don't even ever come and even try to talk or have a conversation with me, because I'm an advocate for kids. I don't play about them, So a lot of people too, because I see of how they move, I moved away.
And not only that, if you put your child in adult business, that child may just get treated like an adult. Let me tell you something about how I grew up, because y'all know I grew up in the hood, baby. In the apartment. Let me tell y'all something. One thing I know for sure, if a child pull their ass out of a child place and put it in an adult place, an adult gonna get you together because you ain't got no business here. When I was little, I've been cussed out by a bunch of adults. That's why I can cuss so good, because I can cuss their ass back out.
Because she bad. She was bad.
Well, I ain't had no supervision.
Right.
So know that the thing is, if your kids aren't your priority, baby, that damn show ain't my priority.
Right.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't finna talk about no kids. Now listen, if your child is an adult, baby, I'm not talking about no kid. Let's be clear. Y'all, that's foolery. Just because that's somebody's child. Baby, listen, if you don't come from me, I'm gonna bust in your eye. You should have bothered me. Like, I don't bother nobody. So why you bother me? It's just over. Yeah. But again, it come back to that. Some people listen, and some people just out of order talking about kids. You ain't got no business. But listen, if you put your child in grown folk business, they're gonna get grown folk conversation every time. Grown folks ain't gonna hush. That's why we was told to stay out the grown folk face.
Baby, all the time. That's why I tell you, I don't know nothing about no dominoes and spades. And by the time I could learn, I ain't want to. I couldn't come in here when I wanted to. I don't want to learn now.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you, they better not never come for one of my kids. Cause baby, when I tell you my children is like they mom, baby, you finna get got. They might make a page just to come get you.
Right.
Because they're not even all on social media, but they might come get you. Don't play now. Mm-hmm. They crazy. And I'm gonna bail them out. She had a girl try to tear her down with words. Baby Lala read her arse and said, "Not today." She said, I'm my only bully. You not gonna do it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I hope she read her for filth too.
I know that's right. Go get her something, a treat or a candy or something. She's a little too old for ice cream, maybe. My best friend knows everything too. Don't get her on here. Love. When my people talk too much when they come over here.
They be telling on your ass for real.
They don't understand the rules and regulations. Yes, she's a military family. Her husband's still in. Okay, yay. I always hear them crying about the minutes you need and say they will never get to their minutes. You do need minutes if you want to have in-stream ads, and it's 60,000 view minutes in 60 days. However, they now have the content monetization program. So all of that has changed. So anybody still hollering about minutes, they kind of blowing smoke up your ass to get engagement. I just watched a documentary that was on nurses bullying. It's all over the place. It is. It's disgusting, silly rabbit. Really? However, because when Lala was just in the hospital, some of the stuff that she dealt with, I was like, what the? What? I don't even still got a job. That's my nurse brain was saying. However, I know sometimes when I'm speaking medical facts, I can sound rude. But I'm not really trying to be rude or bullying. Because some people misuse that word now. Some people want to call it bullying for the attention that come with that word. It ain't really bullying. Sometimes you get what you ask for. You just don't like the way it's coming back to your ass.
Right.
But yeah, no, people, it's ridiculous that adults behave this way. I know I need to come up, LOL. Oh, long as you know.
No pressure, but you're gonna have to come. 2025, you gotta come on up. Somebody has told me the same thing. Amber has told me the same thing, and I'm coming. I just need to get a few things out the way. Because since you know how I am, it's not genuinely my life. So I'll be doing a million things around the house and forgetting I'm on a live with somebody.
Yeah. It happens to the best of us. But yes, it definitely got to get over there. Love said, okay, 4 posts. Okay, I know that with more than one. And then he was gaslighting us.
Not 4. It's probably 10.
I'm gonna go talk to the bully's mom. Hey, Silly Rabbit. No lies detected, baby. And we can figure it out, me and the mother. But it's so bad. But that's not always what it is, though. Some people be lying, but I'm darn sure going to see somebody about it.
Right. And that's it, that's all.
Hello. Nay said, if adults are bullying people on social media, imagine how they possibly treat their kids.
Or yours. Or yours.
That's
or
right.
Yours. If theirs not exempt, neither are yours.
Hello, because I'm going to tell you, my rule is I'm going to treat your children just like I treat mine over here.
Right. Right.
Just like I treat mine. If they get candy, yours gonna get candy. If they get a Switch, yours gonna get a Switch. I'm sorry, don't bring them if I can't get them together.
That's right. You gonna have to know how the rules are over here. What goes for my kids also goes for your kids, or your kids can just stay the fuck at home.
Yeah, hello. Lala said, right at Nay. Love said, shit, I'm about to start begging. Love. Love, let me go back to that and tell this funny story, because this ain't no lie. Love, back then, when I tell you my mind was always about $1,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so I could be like the pimp.
Oh, Lord.
And I could get my own crew to go out there and panhandle, and then they could bring me up all their money, and I could give them a piece back. Y'all know that's some Nino Brown type shit now. But back then, that's how my mind worked, baby. It was always like, how we gonna get paid? I was out. When I tell y'all I was dollar motivated, I mean $100 bill motivated, but baby, I was moved by money for a long time. Ooh, for a long time. But love, you ain't lying. Lala said, hell, I was going to put my Cash App on my page because of the stresses and situation in the hospital, being stuck 3 hours from home and extinguishing all savings / Christmas and bill money, but didn't want to. Well, you know what? And I think that's okay. Because listen, if that's what listen, we all go through things and we face things and things happen. And I think that if you need to ask, you should be able to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like sometimes you just don't want to ask. You just don't, and it's okay not to ask. But if you're gonna ask, you have to remember the environment.
Right.
You're not, the thing is, you're not calling and asking people that you know or that know you for help. You're posting for help on social media.
Right.
So there are people out there who are not going to help. There's people out there going to talk shit. There's people out there that are going to share it. There's people out there that are going to help. You just have to understand, if you're going to post it, you have to know the environment. And you cannot have an expectation.
Right.
People ain't got to help your ass.
And it's going to be positive and negative feedback.
Yes.
So, yes, absolutely.
So I think you should do whatever you feel led to do. Hell, it's your way. To be judged and talk down on me for doing so. Oh, they gonna talk. You know they gonna say shit.
Oh, yes, honey. Yes, they is.
You know they gonna say. You know they are. But you gonna get help. Some people are gonna be kind too. You just never know. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ambra, how you doing, sis? I didn't see you come in.
Hey, Ambria. I see her on my phone. I don't see her on the screen.
Oh no, I just see the comment.
Okay.
Love, I agree with that. Never let your kids in a grown car. Never. Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to tell you something. My mouth is reckless. I cuss in front of my children. So I will cuss in front of your mother children. Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
I mean, that's just how I was raised. We couldn't be in grown folk conversation. It's just how I was raised. You get out of here. We talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Get up out of here. That's just how I was raised. So I follow suit when I grew up. My son cannot be in here in adult conversations. Now, if we need to have a conversation and you need to have a conversation with us, that's different. But you would not be in adult conversation. I've had to tell my cousin's daughter, Sassy, you know, the one I tell you that's dramatic and with the theatrics. She thinks she can be all up in grown conversations, baby. I would gladly turn her around and walk her away from a grown folk conversation, because when you butting in, we have a problem.
Cause listen, children supposed to be seen, not heard. Why is you talking and you ain't even tall enough to sit at the table?
That's right. So yeah, I don't play that either. You should not be in a grown conversation as a kid. No. No. What could you possibly the fuck have to say in this conversation?
What you understand? You have nothing to bring to this conversation, child. Nothing.
Right. So
and
no.
so
I agree. I agree.
Exactly. And my kids, all of them can play spades. Well, Summer and Jonathan, Bryson, Javier, they all can play spades. But I taught them how to play spades at home. They didn't learn at the table with my cousins and them. Now they hold their own. They sit down where they want to, put their own money up there.
Right.
But I taught them how to play at home. I'll never forget it. The last deployment that BSB had to Afghanistan. He was gone and I was bored at home. It was snow outside. Couldn't nobody come over. So I taught them how to play spades so I could talk shit with them.
Train them up.
That's how my children learn how to play spades. That's what I taught them. That was December 2014, because that was the last deployment he had. Baby, yes. I taught my children how to play spades so I could talk shit with them. Just like, that's why I used to play dodgeball with my kids. Baby, if you as a parent, you should always play dodgeball with your children. Now, y'all take that how you want to, but I'm trying to help you.
And we gonna leave it there.
If I let my kids talk shit to someone on social media, I couldn't be mad about what someone said to them. But the thing is, it's not even to, like, they would talk to them, like, right? Like, you let your kid, you shouldn't, like, I'm not going to sit on social media on my page in a negative environment with two on my lap.
Right. But sis, another thing is, when you say I'm not going to let my kids, they shouldn't even have a social media. I don't give a damn who agree with it, don't agree. It says 18. My son could not have a social media before he was 18 years old. Now, if he snuck and had it, he damn sure kept his secret from me. Because like I said, I'm a private investigator, babe. I know everything that's going on around me. But he could not have a social media. I'm not even giving nobody the time to fuck with him.
That's
not the time to make him a victim. You're not gonna get a chance. Not on my watch. Now, when he's 18, he grown, baby. He can handle you himself. But before then, you're not gonna have a social media, and that's just where I stand on it. I was raised with strict rules, so what went, and I ain't no talking back about it. It is what it is, but they should not be on social media anyway. It's too much shit on social media for your kids to just openly be on here going to any and everybody page saying any and everything anyway.
And if your child is older and they do have social media, you should definitely be monitoring that daily, not once a week. I feel, listen, I'm going to tell you, and I say this all the time, people laugh, but it is a lot harder to be a quality parent than not to be. Because it's a lot easier. Listen, and I know all the parents out here going to agree with me. It's a lot easier to tell that children to go to the room and just do whatever they doing back there. It's a lot easier to let them outside and not be bothered, just be inside doing whatever it is you want to do. Cook and listen to music on the phone, watching social media, watch TV. It don't matter. You doing whatever the hell you want to do, and they just outside take care of their damn self.
Right.
That is a lot easier than they come home and you got to schedule. This what time you doing homework. This what time you getting your bath. This what time your ass going to bed. This what you gonna do now. This how you gonna respect other people. It take a lot more to train and teach your child the things they're gonna need to be successful adults than to act like it just hands off parenting.
Right.
So if you want to be a quality parent, you got to be in their business. Baby, you ain't got no damn business. You ain't got no damn lease or mortgage.
Right.
A business you got.
Baby, I know I was the op to my son, me and Yummy. I know we was his ops. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. It's a lot of shit you ain't gonna just freely do around here. And we mean it.
You ain't. Listen, Jonathan and Bryson, they was 14, 15 years old before they even started telling the barber how to cut their damn head.
See?
Up until then, I could cut them low and edge them up at home. Like a barber. I taught myself because I was a single mother. I couldn't afford to pay everybody to do it. I need my money.
Good morning.
So I cut them low and edge them up myself with a pair of clippers.
Right.
Yes, I can edge with clippers.
That's right.
I got a cousin that's a barber. One time I was home, the whole 2 weeks I was home, I had him teach me how to cut them low and edge them up.
Right.
See, that's the type of stuff. See, that's the type of women I like to be around. Go get us. Figure it out.
Right.
You up here hollering, crying, and complaining. While you hollering, crying, and complaining, you could be getting a resource.
Right. That's right. That's right.
I'm not finna be sorry for you because you ain't doing shit.
Right. Same thing here. My son's dad before Yummy came was not in his life like that. So I had to find his barber. I had to take him to get his haircut. I had to do everything that I was supposed to do as a quality parent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I get that. So, you know, even if I wasn't cutting his hair, somebody was gonna do it.
Hello.
And it was my job to find that person. So you still got to do what you have to do for your kids.
That's right. So like you said, sis, if you're not a quality parent, I already can't rock with you. That like I said, I got a little testis. That's one of them. No, baby, you taking the SAT, the ACT, the ASVAB, and the MCAT over here.
Right.
It's levels of these. No, but that's the truth.
Right. It is. It is.
I'm still trying to reach the right ears with it all. They handled it all wrong. What? What they messed up? I thought you sent the paperwork. Never mind. We had to talk about it. Look, you see, I'm finna go in.
You was gonna go in.
Amber said, "Hey, Lala." Love said, "A need and a want is different." Say that, love.
That's right. That's right.
She said she agree 1,000%. Miss April. Facts, Miss Peaches. Nope, walk away, baby. Children seen, not heard.
That's right.
What? And that's exactly, especially as a group of adults around, y'all drinking, y'all hanging out.
Right.
Why, as an adult, do you need to be monitored?
Right.
And then play in the room.
And just because that's your grandmama don't mean I'm not gonna tell you what your grandmama used to tell me I can't do. Get your little ass out of here.
Hello.
My auntie. And this same auntie that's your granny, they got you so spoiled that some got soft. Now I don't give a damn in front of her and say, nah, you go up there with the kids. Baby, I runs it, okay? Them little kids, nah, y'all little kids don't run nothing around here. These elders are soft. In my family, they done got so soft. But baby, I'm picking right back up on the slack because what I couldn't do, these little kids can't do either. I'm a hater.
Y'all heard it here first. Oh, wait a minute. Lust said, I'm at the gas station and everybody can hear y'all coming out the car.
Good. Tune in. Send them our page. Like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Right away. Hey, sis, we're going to make us some e-business cards. So all of our homies, when that happens, you be like, hey, you want to follow?
Right.
Go subscribe. Hello.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Come on in. This car will be old by the time I learn how to work everything. That's what you get for getting a fancy car.
New cars are a challenge. New cars are a challenge. Man.
I still don't know shit about that Buick I got out there.
Oh, God.
I only know what I use. If I don't use it, I don't know nothing about it. That's the facts. Watch the documentary. There are several. Okay, I'm going to go look at that silly rabbit.
Me too.
Amen, Miss Peaches. That is my biggest fight with baby Lala. This internet is effing chaos and crazy. She gets upset at me because I won't let her get her own social media.
Well, she can be upset. You know, tell the TT Peaches says she can be upset. But trust me, you're doing more good than harm than not allowing her to have her own. Serious. I have seen so much things happen to kids and anybody else, adults on here, all these different stories. You have to actually and really pay attention. There's drama that go on social media because of social media, you know? So no, it's not a safe place for your kids.
Yep.
Keep them off of it. Like Yummy is IT. So she tell me all the time, when you post it, when you put it out there, it's out there forever.
Ever.
Remember that. It's out there forever. So if it's something that you don't want out there forever, you better not post it.
Period. Say that.
You know?
Say that.
So you telling her something good for a reason, and just explain that to her. You know, a lot of mess comes with it. So no. If you allow her to be on social media, yes, monitor it like you do. She'll be okay. She got time. She don't need to grow up fast. She'll be all right. She'll be all right.
It's not fair to expect a child to process adult content. Right. And I'm not talking about that type of adult content. I'm talking about if you got to be 18 to be on social media, this is adult content.
Right.
So how you mad, and then you allow all of this adult exposure to your child,
right?
And you mad at them for being grown,
right? Say that.
Being grown in a bad way, like they being fast-assed, right? Like they're out here getting all this attention from men,
right?
But it's because of something they've seen another adult do somewhere, and so they're just trying it. That's how they process that information to get this point. So how it's very unfair to expect adult behaviors and adult thoughts and processing from a child.
Right.
Especially a damn teenager. Do you know how crazy their brains and bodies are?
And they idolize, since they idolize all these celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's put out there for them to think, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. I should be like them. So yeah. You need to pay attention, real close attention. I don't play.
Look how little Kim had all us acting.
Right. I used to be scared of baby. Yes, I was fat.
She said a Sprite can. Wasn't it a Sprite can, sis?
Yes. So no.
And then Trina, y'all know Nan.
Right. My mama was strict. So I initially thought everything was rainbows, sunshine, and all that, sunflowers. No, it was not when I found out, but she sheltered me. I appreciate that, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, Mom, you could have told me like it was some bullshit going on too in this world. You know what I'm saying? But I had to see a lot of things for myself, but I appreciate that because she didn't let me get tainted too early. So yes.
Exactly. The earlier you're exposed, the earlier you begin to try to figure shit out.
That's right.
Because kids are curious.
Oh, yes.
They want to know. They are trained to learn and to be curious. That's how they're created, right? That's how they learn and develop into who they are.
Because I was real curious when I didn't know that. Like I said, I couldn't go nowhere or I couldn't spend a night in nobody's house. So I was real curious. So when I got able to be grown and do my own thing, oh yes, I found out a lot. But I was grown at that point. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I respect her for keeping me sheltered and keeping me away from all the bullshit. But at the same time, I wish we would have had those kind of talks that be like, life ain't what you think it is. It's this, is this, is this, is this, is this. I had to find out a lot of that on my own because, like I said, my mom was a single parent, so she worked 2 jobs. So a lot of her time was working to take care of me and my sister. I respect that. But damn, I missed a lot.
Right. And you know what? That was the one thing that when I was a single mom and I was working and I had my kids, listen, I don't make no secret about it. One, I always lived in the hood because that's what I could afford. Because I always made too much money for any fucking assistance.
Right.
Because I was never a liar. See, a lot of people get a lot of their help because they be lying and manipulating the system. And I was never that type of chick.
Yeah, oh, it's people that'll tell you what to say, what to put on your application and everything, honey. I know I got people that work for the state.
Hello.
Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah.
And so for those of us that don't do that, I mean, we really got to figure it out. So we always lived in the hood because that's what I could afford to pay for rent.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And because the military do not pay that well. If you think they pay great, sorry, you lying.
Mm-hmm.
But
people really have no idea. They don't.
None.
Not about the military. Not about y'all who go and you know risk your life because hey, I'm one that said I know I'm not for the military, baby. I'm not doing it. You know, people have no idea. They don't. They really don't. What y'all go through, how much y'all don't get paid for your services, they have no idea. Yep. I have nothing but respect for y'all. Nothing but respect.
Oh, thank you, sis.
Oh, yes.
But they don't know. But I made sure because I was I didn't have that guidance growing up. Like you're talking about those conversations, right?
Right.
I didn't have that. And so with Summer and Jonathan and Bryson, for those of y'all that don't know, Bryson is not biologically my son. Bryson's my nephew, but I started taking care of him when he was 4, and I had full custody of him when he was 8 through the courts. So, I always made it a point to have those conversations,
right?
So that they didn't have, but. Listen, there was still when I talked to them sometime, not now so much. They all over 25 now. But I used to be like, I didn't tell you about that. You out here looking like a fool. I ain't tell you not to do that.
Right.
Because sometimes you tell them and they don't listen anyway.
You ain't lying. Kids be hard-headed as hell.
Baby, real bad.
They want to do the opposite of what you tell them to do. Baby, that is facts. Because I was hard-headed. Like, nah, you ain't, no, you just don't want me to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. But baby,
you just don't want me to have a boyfriend. No, right. Really, I just know it's a waste of your time. Boo.
Right, lesson learned.
Love said, I just brought my husband new clippers for Christmas so he could cut his hair and my son's.
Right.
Love everyone hearing our homies, ain't it?
It's cheap.
Can't you be hacked through Cash App? Silly rabbit. Cash App is my preferred use. That's what I use for all of my stuff, my travel agency, for chilling art. I use that for all of my doula. I use that for all of my stuff. I have never had an issue. A lot of people have, though.
I've never had the issue either, but I'm careful about spam mail and all that type of stuff. You know, you just got to pay attention. You just have to pay attention.
Yes, you got to be very mindful.
Right.
Lala said, I call my car a spaceship and be fighting it every time I get in it. There is no gear shift. It's all buttons. Did this thing I got out here too. Don't even move. Facts at Peaches and Yummy. That's right. Keep them kids off the adult shit.
That's right.
I don't think it's really the young ones on social media. I think it's the older ones. It is. It's the parents that ought to be setting the example. That's gonna be acting like cheering. Crazy as bananas.
Right.
Hell, my oldest came in the other night and said, Mommy, why the fuck did Maybe come across my page? She don't adventure in this side of Facebook streets. If it can go across hers, hell to the dog. Said Trina, the baddest. Hey, love it, Lala. Silly rabbit said, I taught mine to play poker with beans as money.
Okay.
Hey, that part. Nay said, I seen stuff when I was younger, but I stayed in a child's place at the same time. Oh, so you seen it and you act like you didn't. Love said, I was bad as hell as a kid, and I'm thankful my kids are great. Oh, Lord, they don't act like you.
Right.
My kids are great compared to what I was. Hello. But they didn't have what we have, so that's
Right.
fine.
Right.
I used to tell my younger cousins not to grow up too fast. Some different. Listen.
Right.
Hey, some of
Right.
them ain't gonna wait on you. They just ready.
Nah, they
All
not.
gas, no brakes. Lala said, Miss Peaches, I appreciate that my mom sheltered me on now and respect why she chose to raise me.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard on her. She was a single mom working 7P to 7A as a nurse. We raised ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I
Yep.
understand that. I
I
do.
was one. I didn't listen. I thought I was grown. Believe that.
I do too, especially about love.
She's still a little bit like that. Lala says she was so hurt to find out about me being violated at her sister's house by her husband while she busted her ass to raise me and my brother. Life was hard, but I understand motherhood because of her. Yeah, sometimes things happen you don't know.
Right. Oh.
I'm sorry. She didn't let me spend the night away with friends and very strict on what I did. Yeah.
Same. My mama was the same way. I couldn't go over nobody's house. If it wasn't my auntie's house to spend the night with my cousins who I wasn't interested in, I couldn't go. I was at
Right.
home, baby. That's why I'm homebound now, because I couldn't go nowhere. I was not able to go anywhere. So when I tell you, when I got grown and I was able to be bad, I was bad.
Oh. Wow. Love said Apple Pay told me it was fraud, and if I sent the money, I wouldn't get it back. Oh, well, at least they told you once you send it, baby, ain't no refund.
Right.
Yes, ass silly. I don't even have my Apple Pay set up on my phone, y'all. It's some ridiculous shit, but I don't. Lord. Nay, I said it to both of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I meant didn't. Don't mind me. Sis, can you read the comments? I got people.
Yes. Love said I was drinking Coke 45 and Mad Dog at 13 and 14. Oh, yes, honey, you was bad. Nate says, la la love. Yummy says the best lessons come from life experiences. That is correct. I agree with that. Peaches made me change my name. Y'all don't listen to her. Oh, she confirmed it. I am bossy, you guys. It's okay. It's okay to be bossy. Lala said right at Yummy. Nay laughed. Love said, I'm honest. Okay, y'all. Y'all excited about this board? Lala said, laugh out loud. I was wondering, did Yummy change her name? She did. You know, we have trolls. So I definitely don't want anyone trolling her because of me. I mean, she can handle herself, don't get me wrong, but I don't want nobody trolling her at all. She came in here and peeped in. But yeah, you know how people can be.
Hello.
So, but yes, I'm super excited about this vision board. Like I said, I already been putting stuff in my cart. If y'all want some examples of things you can get for your vision board, I can send them to you because I already done got some stuff. I got a whole board that's only like $5. I think it's like $8.99 for 3 different boards. So I've already been looking at stuff for that. Because like I said, I'm a visual person, so I need to see it. And the way that it's set up, it's like if a kid was doing a project at home. So yeah, if y'all need some assistance with that, y'all hit us up. Which I never do, but you know, we telling y'all again, hit us up.
We'll be posting little stuff over here on Unique Sisters about like as Peaches find stuff and stuff like that. We can just post it over here.
I can do
so
that.
They can see it. And I'll be making, and we'll get the little flyer together with like just the date and stuff. But it's gonna be the 26th.
Right.
So the day after Christmas, just so everyone knows, so that we're ready going into the new year.
Yes. And we will be going live. I have some days off for the holidays. So on those days, we will be just going live and, coming and chitting and chatting with y'all. So make sure y'all notifications and stuff are turned on, because we will be going live the next couple of weeks, because the kids are out of school. It's vacation time, and we're going to be chilling and kicking it.
Hello. And we is going to watch and judge. We is not going to watch and judge South Side stuff, because we really don't care about the Sesame Street. But we're going to have us some stuff together to watch and judge.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I cannot wait. And if y'all want to talk about stuff, y'all just, hey, drop it in the comments.
Yes,
drop it in the comments. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about any and everything. That's what y'all over here for, so we can talk about stuff. So drop stuff in the comments. Let us know what you want to talk about. Any subjects, anything you see. Not too much that's ratchet and rugged. We don't do all that, but y'all know what this platform is about.
We do a little ratchet though.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know the stuff I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no Sesame Street behavior.
Yeah, none of that stuff. That's what I mean. None of that stuff. We can get wretched on our own time about other shit. It don't have to be what's going on Facebook. I mean, because honestly, April and I really don't care. Like we said, for the most part, what we watch and look at is for shits and giggles. That's it. That's all. We have our opinions. We say we got to say, and that's all we say about it. Other than that, we don't care. We're not invested
at all.
We
invested over here though.
Yes, we invested in us, and we invested in our supporters and y'all that come over here and watch us and love us and come kick it with us, our homies. Mm-hmm. Other than that, the other stuff, it's just foolery. So get y'all stuff together. I'm telling y'all, get y'all stuff together, because if y'all don't, when it's time for us to go live and do our vision board, I'm going to talk shit, because today is the 14th. You have until the 26th. Amazon delivers Prime next day or within the next few days. So let's get it. Any stuff on there for $5, $4, whatever. I mean, I get it if you don't got it. It's the holidays. But I'm just letting y'all know, on the 26th, vision board is on board. Balance and boundaries.
Balance and boundaries for 2025, baby.
That's right.
That is the goal. But yeah, so it will be the 26th, but we're gonna get the stuff together, and I'm gonna put out a little flyer. Y'all know listen, some people like to tell you the day of, a couple of hours before. I like to just tell you ahead of time, because I like to know. I'm a schedule type of chick.
She is.
But I'm not playing.
Right.
So I like that. I like to know ahead of time. So that's why y'all will always know ahead of time. Don't be irritated. Just
she get me in line, because I be like, sis, just tell me the time and where to be, and that's it. That's all I need to know. I have my stuff together always. She get me together, because with time and stuff, I'm not really, like I said, I'm an organized chaos. So I be all over the place, but I get it together for whatever I need to have it together for.
Hello.
And she's very organized, and sometimes I be like, "Oh, but her organization just same thing." She's very organized. I'm just not that person, but I own it. I'm not that person. I just ain't. But it's me, and and I embrace that. It's just who I am. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to change it, baby. It don't work for me. So.
Period. But y'all, we've been on here 3 hours, so we finna get off.
Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love that y'all come over here and sit with us and kick it with us, no matter the time, we love that. Thank y'all for coming over here and engaging with us and supporting us.
Yes,
we support y'all too. Yeah, we appreciate you. Me and sis appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
And we'll see y'all next Saturday, and then we'll have some pop-ups the next 2 weeks.
That's
right. We ain't got no school, and we got some vacations.
That's right. Have a beautiful day in real life, and we'll see y'all next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.